Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Guild of Icons. It's us, those lovable rogues, and also Hannah and Gargoyle.
Are they here as well? You tell us different.
They're not actually. They're not here.
You killed us all last week, Nick.
I killed them all, so
happy
they've
birthday,
all...
Nick.
Oh, damn it, I've almost got away with it. They all died, so I've had all of them roll new characters, except for Bree, who slipped me 50 quid.
25.
I bought you Hitman.
Anyway, I'm taking it. I've got a DM screen here. I'm taking over the entire the entire actual play.
That's great.
The Let's Play.
The Let's Play. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. Better than Twitch plays Dungeons and Dragons, which I'm still sure is vaguely possible, but not sure. Right. We're gonna jump into it actually. No recaps because none of you, apart from Grounded, was there last time. Good luck, everyone. An old man who wears the white cloaks of the librarians descends a pristine marble stair deeper, darker, into the vast labyrinth of knowledge below Korakii. He lights a lantern and raises his hood, the better to hear the monstrous denizens that lurk below. Deeper still he delves, treading familiar, worn paths, never faltering. He stops some time later in a wide atrium ringed with cluttered bookshelves and asks a question, one he's asked 100 times before. He waits 3 minutes, his foot rapping against the marble tiles, and then sighs, turns, and starts to leave. There's a thud of leather-bound paper striking the floor. He stops. With trembling hand and breath caught in his throat, he raises the lantern. There, a tome dense and old, older than any he's seen before. "Thank you," he whispers in a raspy voice, and hurriedly snatches the book. Despite the danger, he opens it there and then and starts to read. Meanwhile, though, in Wark, there's a loud knock, Grounded, followed by Arakokran cussing, and then in common, "Hey, sleepyhead, time to get up." Door swings wide open, and silhouetted against the glaring sunlight is your younger brother, Sandy. He's carrying a parchment-wrapped parcel and is leaning on a crutch, and is having problems with both. He limps to your bed, half sits, half falls onto the mattress next to you. "Fuck! Sorry, Smasher, still not used to this thing." He shakes the crutches. You can see his right wing is also bent and bandaged. "First things first, your kids are okay. Don't worry about them. I know you're probably worried, but don't. That night when you fell, I caught him." He looks down. "Couldn't catch you, though. Sorry about that. Dustin and Rockfall have them. They should be along any moment. But here," and he hands you the package. "Before they get here, I got you something." And you open up the parcel, and it is your tunic, the one that Sandy gave you. Repairs made to it are crude and obvious, clearly done with one hand, but it's the same tunic, and you can tell that Sandy spent a long time fixing it for you. He looks at you with a little bit of a sort of like a blush. It's more like his feathers sort of shimmer a little bit, and says, "It was in a bad shape after the fall. I did my best. I'll turn around so you can get changed." Anyway, because you're in pajamas right now, so you take a moment to get dressed while Sandy looks away, and there's another knock at the door, and this time it is Glass, who is going to be played by Pixel, who I'm sure I will call Gargoyle repeatedly throughout the evening.
A counter for that?
The characters aren't similar at all. I can't imagine why I'd have any confusion.
So, Glass, why don't you introduce yourself? Your sister appears to be awake. It's been a little while. She's been unconscious for about 2 or 3 days after the fall.
You doing okay?
Okay, I'll be honest. What happened?
Alright, clearly not doing as okay as I would have hoped. Since you're up, why don't you sit down? And I'll see if I can't massage some of the pain away. So, nasty fall, eh?
Yeah, I'll be honest. The last thing I remembered, I was in Korakii.
Huh?
Alright, well, that's certainly not right, so I guess something must be very wrong. Or maybe the stress is just getting to you. I wouldn't blame you.
Well, you did hit the ground pretty hard. Sorry about that.
Can
you
I
tried
sort
your
of tap
best.
my head and see if I can find any signs of bruises?
Sure. You are absolutely fine. I'm not going to take a medicine check for that. You're just trying to work out if there's any injuries, but you feel fine.
Well, I can
You
tell.
sure it
that
hit my head? I mean, I know it feels like when I hit my head, and it doesn't feel like that.
You were out for days. I kind of didn't
sure
see
you-
because I was grabbing the kids, because you fell holding them, and I went for them and couldn't get you as well. And then he gestures to his arm, which is like folded to his side and bandaged up a bit. And he's like, I was falling too fast. I couldn't break my fall, so I twisted. And what I'm trying to say is I didn't see you land, actually.
Well, you did what you could, and you saved the kids, which is the most important part.
Grounded basically just hugs Sandy.
Careful. It's a little tender, sis.
By the way, if it puts your mind at ease, we are all very proud of the decision that you made to take care of them. After all, the way that they lost their parents when the ship came, and they might be a bit destructive, but you're handling them pretty well. That being said, I know there was controversy, when you brought them here and people said you're too different, can't teach them what they need to know, but still in all, we've accepted them with open arms, and I think you know better than anyone else that no wee one deserve to be left alone. Try not to worry about it too much, okay?
It's about that moment. Both Dusted and Rockfall arrive at the same time. So, Dusted, you're holding two of Grounded's kids, and Rockfall, you're holding the other two. One of the ones Rockfall's holding is trying to bite at her ear, or sort of at the feathers and pull them out.
Derek, please, I need you to stop doing that. Derek, please. This one is the worst. Why do I always get this one?
And
Because
Derek goes,
I choose the other two. Because I know better.
Oh yeah, you know better. That's certainly not how I describe it.
Dusted, why don't you introduce yourself?
So, today I'm going to be playing Dusted, who is, I believe, Grounded's older adopted sibling, the oldest of the siblings. Also has a series of painted feathers that look for all the world like a tattoo, and is currently holding two of Grounded's kids.
Yes.
One of them named Poppy, and the other one named Snap.
Yes. Two baby Aarakocra.
Two baby Aarakocra.
Yeah. And Eao who's playing... not Eao. Iris is playing Rockfall. I knew I'd do it.
Twist.
Iris playing Rockfall. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes. Tonight I'll be playing as Rockfall. Rockfall is Grounded's twin sister, as they were adopted around the same time, and they're roughly the same age as each other. She's currently carrying. Which ones did you say you had?
You have Crackle and Derek.
Yes, she is currently carrying Crackle and Derek, two baby Aarakocra.
As your children see you, Grounded, Snap, Crackle, Poppy, and Derek ruffle their feathers a little and sort of try and flap towards you. None of them are fledged yet. None of them can fly, but they're quite eager to get to you.
Adorable these little ones are, but they are real nightmares to take care of. You are stronger than I could ever be taking care of them.
Something feels off about this situation, but I can't put my finger on it.
But regardless, I'm happy you're awake. The fall was hard on everybody. I'm just glad you're up and about again.
Right, well, don't
I
go
don't know
acting
about-
like a victim yourself. The fall was hardest on her, after all.
I suppose you're right. I apologize. I'm getting ahead of myself. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
I'll be honest, I don't even remember it. Can anyone actually remind me what happened?
Is
I
that
can.
normal? Not remembering.
I mean,
Glass is going to look and just like,
come on, Glass. Give her a break, all right? She had a bad fall. It might take a moment. We were going up in the evening for a picnic up at the top of the spire. I know Mum and Dad said not to. But we were doing that. And we thought we'd go up and see the lights. Because, you know, there's those sparkly lights up at the top that started happening. And we thought, you know, that might be nice. And we'd have a look out at off the top and then the wind came and it was so strong and so fast and you lost your grip and I almost lost mine and you lost your grip on the kids, so I went for them and well, that's it really. I caught the kids, I dragged you back down, and we looked after you.
It was a pretty high fall. I'm honestly surprised you're up now.
Well, you know me. I mean, you know, when I first came here, I was falling out all the time.
And you still are.
It's my thing. I think I've got, you know, what's that thing where you keep drinking a bit of poison and you get immune to poison? I think I've got that for gravity.
Foolishness.
And Sandy looks at Gargoyle and goes, "Do you think she's been drinking poison?" Not Gargoyle. It's gonna happen every time.
During that whole story, by the way, about going up to the tip, Rockwell had been looking more and more nervous during that whole story.
Would I have
Do you reckon
noticed this?
she's been eating poison? Would that explain
I'm
it?
sorry. What was it about poison? Sorry.
Well, she was saying she drank poison.
No. I think she was talking about immunity building. It's something you could do with poison.
Okay. All right.
And yes, I'd say Grounded particularly would notice this. After all, she is Grounded's twin sister, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, absolutely. Grounded. You notice something unusual.
You okay there?
Okay, can everyone in this room keep a secret?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Glass
Grounded.
doesn't say anything, just crosses their arms.
Grounded, please. I just need you not to tell.
Hey, it's you. Fine.
Okay, so like after Grounded took her fall, and word got out about that. Does everyone here know Stamp? I'm sure we all know Stamp.
Yes, we know Stamps.
Well,
Yeah, I know Stamp. We went to nursery together. We're best friends.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous. They said they wanted to go investigate themselves, and that was a couple nights ago. I haven't seen they haven't returned.
Well, everyone should be free to investigate themselves.
I was gonna say.
No, they went to investigate the lights. They went up to investigate them, and they haven't come back down.
You don't think they might have fallen as well? That wind was really strong. If they went the same day we did.
No, it was the next night after Grounded fell. They got curious about what happened.
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the wind would come back. But if they're not back, we better go right away then.
I was
Gets up on his
walk
crotch.
I was really hoping that they were just like, I don't know, taking their time or something, or like, but it's been a couple days and it's, oh God, I should have told people sooner, shouldn't have.
Snap, Crackle,
you
Poppy,
probably
and
should've.
Derek are really straining against your arms now to get to Grounded.
Sorry. She puts Crackle and Derek down on the ground.
They sort of flap over. They kind of walk like chickens a little bit because they've not got their balance yet, so the head's bobbing as they move. And they get up to you, and Crackle looks up at you. Crackle's sort of the brightest one of them all, and just goes, "Fuck."
So Crackle is the source of the lights.
And Rockfall, you feel a brief moment of embarrassment because at one point while looking after them, Derek had bit you on the finger and you'd sworn before you'd caught yourself, and it seems Crackle has picked that up.
And that's why you get Derek and Crackle.
I'm not sure where Crackle picked that up. I'm pretty sure Dustin did it.
Just going to
this
school there with
completely.
my sisters.
Right, well, we better get a move on then.
Yeah, let's go.
Hmm.
Starts going on the crutches again.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to go.
But they're
You
my
can at
best
least walk with
friends.
us. You can at least walk with us up to the point where they the route gets complicated. I imagine Ground needs some time with her kids for a bit.
I pull Rockfall aside for a second and whispers, and I don't think it would have been a good idea for Grounded to go, but you had to wait until she woke up to be able to tell your story.
Look, I'm sorry. I was hoping Steph would return by now.
Yeah, well, now Grounded's going to want to go with us.
We can have this conversation outside.
Yeah.
Shepherding the rest of the siblings out, so Ground can have 5 minutes with the kids, and also 5 minutes to process everything that's happened in the past 20.
Okay. As soon as Ground is alone, she's going to basically try and put everything together and work out what the heck's going on. Try to see if she can work out what's going on.
Okay, roll me investigation, please.
14.
Maybe you're still dreaming?
Okay. What are the signs? What are the signs you're dreaming?
You can't take fall damage in dreams.
Just jump.
Grounded picks up a book to see if it's just looks like gibberish.
There are books here.
Sure is a book. It's written in Aarakocra. It is an outsider's guide to Aarakocra. It is essentially a phrase book for translating between Common and Aarakocra. It was a present from Voice.
It is also a fairly useless book, as half of Aarakocra is based on sounds that most species cannot make.
Yeah, it's a really rough
Due to the lack of a beak.
attempt to spell it all out. Yeah.
Car.
They brought out as an edition of this where it's every letter's just replaced with X. Okay, what are the other signs of her being in a dream? Food tastes weird. You're wearing a jester's outfit. Is there anything around here I've never seen before? Is there anything around this room that Ground has never seen before?
Your kids.
Oh yeah.
That's both the most terrifying and most ridiculous dialogue I've heard in this entire campaign. Is there anything here I have never seen before? Yeah, your kids.
Hey, Huey, Louie, Louie, Higgs.
Get no response.
Okay, so presumably these kids are Aarakocra.
Yep.
Do they have any sort of resemblance to the Grounded's harpy adopted children?
Sort of. Derek acts a lot like Higgs. Crackle a fair bit like Dewey, and Snap is a bit like Huey, and Poppy like Louie.
If there was a Guild of Icons video game, one might say they could be an unlockable skin pack.
Yes.
Presumably they're not old enough to actually talk or anything yet.
Apart from saying fuck, not yet.
So,
I'm sorry, Grounded, you missed Crackle's first word.
I can't believe Rockfall would do this.
I blame Dustin.
I blame Eao somehow.
Hey, do any of you remember the name Petra?
They look at you with... They like cock their heads a little bit like confused puppies.
Eao Dunwich?
Just click their beaks.
Boggle? Grounded?
They flap.
Okay. Cool. My name's still the same. No, wait, I already knew that.
Yep.
Wait. What's
Back in
that
for the
here?
next 2 hours of your lives, everyone.
So we go through every character there has ever been in the Guild of Icons.
The best part is, Nick, if you're planning to do this for every one of us, we're going to go through the exact same things on principle.
Okay. What's the name of that town where the Knolls were when I first joined the guild? Wait. Guild of Icons mean anything to you?
You're asking babies.
Tilt their head.
Yeah, maybe I should be asking someone else these questions.
Maybe.
Ah, yes, I find myself in a strange circumstance. Let's question the babies. They'll be able to articulate what's going on.
That was lit.
So what are you going to do, Grounded, to Wark?
I guess I am going to help investigate.
Okay. So get up and walk out. Sandy says, if you're going up there, probably best not to take the kids.
Look, Glass, I said I'm sorry, okay? I know I should have told people sooner, but I was nervous.
Yeah, and you just had to mention it when Grounded finally woke up, and now Grounded is going to go back into danger.
Look, it's people started talking about the lights again, and it
Hey, Sandy, can you look after my kids? I need to go into danger again.
Oh, okay.
Like gestures to watch us stop.
She'll be fine.
yeah, I mean,
Takes them under one wing and just kind of starts hobbling over to the village. I'll get mum and dad to help.
I would appreciate if you didn't tell them where we were going,
Sure, I won't.
or just don't tell them anything about Stam.
Well, I'll try not to.
And by asking, I mean I am demanding your silence.
Let's get going.
Fine.
All right, calm down, Rocky. Smiles and heads off. Okay, you start heading up the central spire, in the middle of the town, and it's not so much a climb as a walk initially. It sort of spirals upwards in some pretty well-trodden paths. There's actually a shrine at the top. Used to visit occasionally. Not a religious shrine, more sort of a place to sit and meditate and remember. And yeah, you start making the journey when there are two large shapes in the air bearing straight down upon you. And they land, their claws digging into the sand, and they go in Aarakocram. Oh, no, you don't. I said you couldn't go up there. No. And it is Gray and Voice, your parents. All of your parents.
Well, that didn't last long, did it?
No, it didn't. No, not at all.
Look, you've only just woke. Also, I'm so glad you're okay. And this is Voice speaking at the moment. So glad you're okay, but you need to get back to bed. You need to rest.
Yep, I'm fine.
You're
Look.
not.
Glasses
See?
behind
Grounded
her.
tries to
just,
she's fine by climbing a couple of feet up a wall.
See, look, better than ever. Not falling off or anything.
In Aarakocram, please.
Look, I'm fine. Look, I can even climb a few feet up a wall.
You're trying to. You're lucky I need to go and look after those kids before they break Sandy's upper arm, okay? Just stay safe and come back soon. Don't risk anything, okay?
Don't worry, we'll be watching over.
I'm worried about you as. Okay.
Oh, come on! You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about me. I'm the best flyer in all of Wark by a long shot.
And the entire reason that I learned how to heal people with my hands is because I grounded. Okay, that
You'll be
was
fine.
admittedly
I'm fine.
a bad spell, but we'll be watching it. We swear.
Look, when I first got here, I used to fall all the time, and I was back to work the next day, and Grounded just sort of starts having trouble remembering the Aarakocra words. So she pulls out a small flute and starts playing that instead to speak a bit faster.
Gray says, you two, looking at, I think specifically Grounded and I think probably at Rock's Fall at this point, are going to be the death of me. You two take care of them, okay? And just come back safe.
Mom, don't worry. I'm a hero. Everyone says it.
Sorry, they nuzzle their beak at the top of Grounded's head in her hair. Come back safe, okay? And then does it to all four of you.
No. I am too old for this.
Just for that, young lady. And they actually start cleaning you a little bit by eating a few of the bugs in your feathers and stuff like that. Now,
The last time you did this was when I got my tattoo. Stop it. I know you're angry.
They were not happy about that tattoo.
Voice puts a wing on Gray and says, "Don't worry, the grown-ups now. Okay, let them do this." And
Glass is going to help the situation along a bit. She's like, shut up, Sandy's okay.
And yeah, okay, at that Gray's eyes go wide, and they take flight back to the village. And Voice sort of looks at the four of you. Has been pretty quiet, but always has been a little bit, and gives a faint smile. Says, "I told them you couldn't and wouldn't be stopped. You make sure you do stay safe. Don't take any foolish risks in here." And they've got this parcel tucked under their wing, and they hand it to Grounded. A couple of your things that we took care of. Grounded,
Didn't
you
bring
know,
me presents.
you took some uncommon magic items, or possibly a rare one. I can't quite remember. That's in there, so you now have that. Hopefully, help you climb. All right. Stay safe and come back soon. Grey will kill me.
Yeah.
Now, come on in. Wide wings. Like, come on. We're doing a big group hug. Hey.
Oh,
You,
oh no!
I know
look
you're
at
getting
time,
old, but come on.
Oh no! Time. Look at time. Time to go. And
Grabbing rocks
fall.
fall. No, grabbing rocks fall.
There we
rock
go.
fall. Okay,
Come
let's
on,
go.
bring it in. Bring it in. That's
No.
it.
We're on the hug, and Glass just says, okay, I know that was an excuse before, but actually I'm kind of serious. There are 4 handfuls, and Sandio's only got like 1.
One wing, yes.
Yeah, why do you think I'm still out here?
Go look after the kids.
They sheepishly turn around, give you a little wave, and fly off. You are now free to climb the spire.
Quick question. We're outside now, aren't we?
You're outside.
Would you like to explain to Grounded, because we got the packs on what we can see outside here. Would you like to explain to Grounded what she can see in a given direction?
Yeah. Yeah, you
So I imagine
probably
that's-
noticed it
probably
about
that's
now.
very important.
Grounded conveniently hasn't turned her head 90 degrees the entire time that she's been walking with us.
A lot
Just
has
behind
happened.
us.
You know, there's a lot going through your mind, Grounded. So it's only now, with a lot of your worries sort of fading a little bit, that you can see in the distance, and it's a clear day. It can almost see, if you look in the direction of Korakii, the Sundered City. But what you can now see is the Null Zone, this huge black marble on the coast. It now covers the entire city, and you can visibly see it expanding now. It is vast.
Last
Wasn't
used
there
Grounded's
a
gaze.
city there?
I mean, there probably still is a little bit, but won't be much left if it keeps going on like that. Better get somebody to sort it out.
Korakii. The last thing I remember, I was in Korakii.
Well, yeah, you did fall enough that your brain might well have ended up in Korakii.
You think I've got a brain?
No,
Okay,
no,
fair
I
point.
don't.
I know you.
It's what my first parents, before I was adopted, they always used to say, I keep my brain in my legs.
I know you've been knocked for quite a spell, Grounded, but you've never been to Korakii, okay?
You sure?
It just must have been a dream.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
You've been here quite some time.
And good
You did
luck
mention
traveling
about-
there with kids.
You did mention wanting to leave at some point, but then the thing happened, and you decided to help take care of your 4 kids, and you kind of gave up on that.
Yeah. What was the thing again?
Someone else want to explain it?
The airship.
Let's start walking.
Are you sure you're okay? You don't remember the airship crash?
I remember bits of it.
What bits?
The bit where the airship crashed.
And are you conveniently only going to remember the parts that we mention?
They are the most convenient. Maybe
Are
if
you
you
sure
like,
you're
just start
okay?
from the beginning,
Okay,
it'll just
look,
fill any gaps and help me out.
Look, it'll be easier to explain. It was a few months ago. There was a raid from some pirates in an airship. Things got bad. The airship crashed. A lot of people lost their lives.
Lots of pirates did anyway.
A lot of us did as well.
Remember, you were
Pirates?
searching through the wreckage. You found your kids there.
Okay, just out of character, does Grounded remember any of this?
No, you remember exactly what you remember. You remember. That's a weird tautology. You remember exactly what the Grounded you were playing last session would remember.
I have a question. Would there have been anything about this airship in any of the letters?
No, but
I asked because Grounded has been keeping in contact with her family.
yeah, whoever wishes to can roll me history. But there has not been any mention of it in any of the Grounded's letters.
History as our current temporary characters.
Oh yeah.
Happened.
Is there history after all?
16.
Gargoyle, this is not.
16. I mean, you'd heard about these sort of sky pirates before. There's a let me see, a Harangan witch and a mime it's quite a large crew. It's quite an impressive ship. It's quite memorable and notable, not least because there are no other airships in Atos. Certainly not at the moment. And there have been, there's still some trade done with Arakok, the Aarakocra of Wark and of all the other spires. They're reasonably isolated just through geography, but they do a bit of trade, not least with the Owlin in Scaventry, although less these days for some reason. But they learn a few things, especially down in Glarus.
The reason is pretty obvious to all of us. We don't need to bring it up.
Yeah, no one needs to mention that. Everyone knows why. But you've heard of these, but they're sort of a legend. You didn't actually expect them to be as fearsome as they ended up being.
Worst part about it all is that the captains, that witch and that mind, they just got away, nowhere to be found.
Yeah, well, don't go looking for them.
Why not? They attacked us. They killed our friends and family. I should have gone after them then.
They were able to kill multiple of our friends. What are you gonna do?
I could have tracked them down. I could have gotten justice for us.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
I would not have gotten myself killed. I am the fastest flyer in this village. I am agile. I am quick. They wouldn't have stood a chance.
Well, to be fair, they automatically outnumber you.
Yes, but I have the advantage of the sky.
They literally have an airship.
Had an airship.
I wonder where they got it from.
Look, I should have left then. I'm still debating leaving now.
Right,
something
Ground is off the rocker, and even she's making more sense than you are.
No, never mind. We'll talk about it later.
I've flown off ahead to start tying some ropes to things to help Grand to climb up the harder parts of where we're going, because I imagine she'll need them.
That's great. You can also all have inspiration because the last 45 minutes have been fantastic. And yeah, you start the climb.
As pity inspiration.
No, it's all been fantastic. You start climbing the spire. It's relatively easy going. Obviously, 3 of you can fly, and you have climbing gear and kits and rope. I'm not going to need any rolls to get up there. This is something you do quite regularly. As you reach the top, as you get near it, there's these little bits where you've got to climb up sort of vertical cylinders of stone, almost like miniature versions of Wark itself. Who has the highest passive perception?
+9.
13.
Give me a moment.
So
What's it's in my case that would be 20.
20. You got +10 to perception. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because of one of my ranger things, I get expertise in a single skill.
Absolutely. And perception is a good one to have as a ranger. I will say that both of you probably detect this with scores that high. There is a smell of blood in the air.
Oh, this is bad.
And the wind is starting to pick up.
As soon as I smell the blood, I start flying up to try to see if I could.
Okay. You start flying up. You can see very, very clearly the source of the blood. What you see on the absolute tip, where previously there was a shrine that has now been destroyed, there is a puddle of blood, and in the center is your good friend, Stamp.
No. I start flying towards it.
And you can also see the source of the lights, a glowing purple portal, and a number of figures stood at the top. Knowles.
Rocks fall.
No, get away from them. And Roxfall begins flying ahead.
I believe it's time to roll initiative.
I'm gonna give us some tokens as well, because this is a lovely map you got here.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I'm waiting for it to load. Oh, that's nice.
So
we have elevation meters.
Meters, because that will matter quite a bit.
Very important to know we are 1,140 feet above the ground.
Oh yeah, the spires of Wark are quite high. Let me give you. Obviously, you're going to have your old tokens. We don't have the artistic capacity to create tokens every 2 weeks for free of the players. And by that I mean Gargoyle would probably, not Gargoyle, Pixel would probably collapse and like hands falling off trying to do that many tokens.
I don't think I've got my old tokens.
It's all right, I've got them. I'll
Actually,
put them up.
You got them.
So I'm going to put you initially here. Now, do rename yourselves for everyone else. Obviously, Rockfall, you are in the air, so you can position yourself a little bit closer. And let me tell you what you can actually see. On the top, there's this portal. It is glowing purple. There's all this blood. There is the corpse of Stamp, unfortunately, who's bled out, and it looks like the blood has sort of moved itself towards the portal. Standing at the portal's entrance is a larger than usual gnoll. It's still a medium-sized gnoll, but it's large, very grizzled, has a lot of scarring over it, and it's holding this horrific whip. That is the Flind. There are also some that Grounded certainly has seen before, but the rest of you probably haven't. There are 2 Night Strikers, so those back in the Mirror Run for the players' benefit. They came out in the Mirror Run Massive Gnoll fight. They were the ones with longbows who were bastards. There are also 3 Bow Striders. They were also in the Mirror Run. They had short bows and got up close. They were close quarters fighters with short bows. They're pouring through, and it's time to rename you all and add you to initiative. So I'll also describe the map and what we can sort of expect when we're reaching various places. This is a bridge. It's perfectly safe. You will have to climb and or fly to get up these parts, which is why their altitudes are on there. This is a rock slide. You can sort of slide down it and you won't take any fall damage, but you might land prone if you fail a dexterity check. And otherwise,
to climb, I guess.
Yeah, difficult to climb. Any bits where there's rocks count as difficult terrain. Although these are sort of climbs, so they're difficult terrain anyway for people without climbing speeds. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, otherwise it's all pretty standard. Standard fight, and we go top of the round. Dusted.
Problem with winning initiative rolls, you never know exactly what you're planning to do. Dusted has a ton of knives and a ton of throwing axes on her, favouring to use her fists, but isn't a monk. And whilst Roxford is going to go straight to deal with the rest of the problem, Dusted realises he's probably got to stick close to Grounded, and is so going to start moving upwards to start doing this type of thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 30 foot. Yeah, so that's all my move. I don't think there's anything else I am going to do. However, I am going to shout out to Grounded in, I think, a language that only me and you can speak. Stick close to me.
You can dash if you would like. That would be your action and would give you double movement.
Yeah, let's dash me in.
Very nice.
Yeah, stick close to me.
Okay,
It's what I shout to Grounded in Thieves Camp.
Nice. I like that. Go to Night Striker A, who's all knighty and strikey. And let me just double check. Yes, they can. The Night Striker A is going to stay still and sort of is drawing a bead on you with this long bow. And is going to... Is it going to try the debilitating serum? I think so, yeah.
Ooh, I just completely forgot. Actually, I need to roll back, sorry.
Yeah?
I can bonus action dash, can't I? Because I have 2 levels of rogue.
You can.
Let's instead use my action to punch the Bowstrider in the face.
That's
and by
great.
punch, I mean talon.
That's great. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
I don't have advantage on this attack, do I? Because no, I don't have advantage for purposes of sneak attack, do I?
No, you don't for sneak attack in this case.
Then I'm just going to pull him to the face.
Okay.
And instead, I am going to choose to have advantage on this attack because I can reckless attack because of my other class choice.
That is true. Yeah. So then you would get sneak attack.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits. Oh, absolutely.
For a grand total of 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Very nice.
And second attack, because I have enough levels in Barbarian to make it count.
Mm-hmm.
This one is only a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, good me.
Their AC is 14 for future reference.
Cool. 6 damage.
6 damage. Very good. Great start.
And I just flying kick into them.
Very, very nice. Okay, it is the Night Striker's go. Draws a bead, pointing straight at Dusted, because Dusted is the greatest threat. Applies the debilitating serum, and fires the longbow. At advantage, which actually it didn't need to draw a bead to get advantage, because you reckless attacked.
It's using a ranged weapon, but its icon is a knife. That's illegal.
That is illegal. Unnatural 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
I mean, daggers can be ranged weapons, so.
Wait, what's your AC, Dustin?
15.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm
never
going to
mind.
need a Constitution saving throw, please, from Dusted.
Oh, that landed badly. That's an 11.
An 11 with your Constitution.
I rolled a
you're not-
7.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not a paladin at the moment.
Yep. Nope. I'm still used to you being a paladin.
I am 8 levels of barbarian and 2 levels of rogue.
You are paralyzed as the venom in this shot, the debilitating serum, enters your frail bird body and paralyzes you. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns to end it. But yeah, for now you are paralyzed. So melee
Can't
attacks are automatic criticals.
Yeah, automatically fail any strength and dex saving throws, attack rolls against me have an advantage. And yeah, critical if they're in melee.
And that is Night Striker A done. The Flind is up next. The Flind is the big scary thing, right? It is just going to run. It is just going to sprint in. So 5, 10, jumps down 15, 20, 25, jumps down 30, 35, 40, jumps across here 60. It is dashed to do so. So it can't attack you right now, but you're in a scary, scary position. Roxfall, what are you doing?
At this point, Roxfall is still fairly tunnel visioned on what's happening up here by the portal.
Mm-hmm.
So Roxfall is going to yell, "Get away from them," and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to grapple the Night Striker.
Okay.
Or the Night Striker, Night Striker B.
That makes sense. Go for it. So it's going to be contested by their acrobatics.
That is, I am using my Riverstone my cursed Riverstone for this, so I'm taking this at advantage.
Okay.
That is a natural 20 for a total of...
That's good because I rolled high actually.
25.
25. That's great. I rolled an 18, so that was decent. Yeah, you've got him grappled.
And Roxfall is going to begin moving backwards.
Oh yes.
That's a half movement, right?
Half movement, yes.
Okay, 10. That'll be the last 20 feet of movement. And she lets go.
Okay. As you're dragging someone off a cliff, they get to make an additional break of the grapple.
Okay, so, and that's versus my acrobatics, yes?
It's your athletics or acrobatics. 13. Bloody hell. I think you're gonna be fine.
that's not gonna make it.
No, it's not. So Night Striker falls. Night Striker falls 40 feet. So roll me 4d6.
How many feet?
40 feet. No, 140 feet.
Yeah.
Right.
That's 1230 minus 10 versus 1090. That's...
I've written that down wrong. That's meant to be... Yeah, no, sorry. That is meant to be 1190. Let me just update that.
That is sad.
It's because it's a spiral. The 1170 is also meant to be updated. Because otherwise this would be significantly lower than this.
Yeah, I thought that was just like a very a dip right there.
No, I'm afraid not. Sorry, that's my bad. I've updated them.
Do you know what? No, that'll still be her move even with this.
It's still 46 bludgeoning. It's not bad.
Yeah. That is a total of 16 damage.
16 damage. Very good. That is a bloodied Night Striker.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. After that, it's the Bowstriders. Bowstrider C is going to run around to here. And let me just double check. Yes, the Aura of Blood first. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. All right, so the Bowstrider is going to attack you, Hannah. No, attack you. Attack
So,
you,
yeah,
Dusted.
they can attack Hannah, they miss.
Attack you, Dusted, with their combat archery. So they can make short bow attacks at short range without disadvantage. So 2 attacks. One's an 8 and one's a 15.
15 hits because it hits exact.
12 piercing damage from the short bow.
Ow.
Yep. And because the flint is within 10 feet, it snarls and has this aura of bloodthirst. The Bowstrider can make a bite as a bonus action. 18 to hit, 2 piercing damage.
Only 2?
Only 2. Their bite isn't very good. Their close quarters is other things.
Even on their crit? I'm paralyzed.
You are paralyzed. Sorry. Let me roll an additional d4. It's a good thing they did it with the f***ing bite. That's an extra 1 point of damage.
How much total, sorry?
So that would have been 3.
How
Bowstrider.
dare I remind you of the rules?
I know. Bowstrider B is also going to do basically the same thing. First attack is a 12, so that's going to miss. Second attack is a 9. We're back to my rolling. Those are both with advantage, I might add.
What? Why? No, they wouldn't be with advantage because that's not because it's still a melee attack. That's not a ranged attack.
Yeah, but you recklessly attacked.
True.
But they get to do the bite as well, so let's see what happens with that.
I thought it was on a hit they get the bite.
No, they get it because they're within 10 feet of the flint. They get bonus action bite.
Oh.
It activates that
Bonus
trait
action bite.
always, basically.
That gives everyone rage around them. That's ridiculous.
Yep. 14. The flint,
Miss.
you haven't even seen the ridiculous thing. 14 hits. That is a critical
Miss.
hit, obviously.
14 misses.
Oh, 14 misses. Oh, well, never mind then. Sorry. That one's really struck out. I think Bowstrider A is going to run to the corner and pepper Roxfall. As Bowstrider A is sort of aware of what's going on here. So this is going to be just 2 normal strikes.
Try it.
Aha. One's a 6. The other is a 21.
21 hits, but roll damage because I'm going to be
You're a monk. Oh,
deflect
shit.
missiles.
All right, let's roll
me
the
that
damage.
damage.
That's 5 points of piercing damage.
That is a 4 plus 9 for a total of 13.
So that reduces it to 0. You may spend a key point if you wish to send it back.
I don't. She's going to catch it and break it in her hands.
Oh, lovely. Okay, that's the Bowstrider's done. It is over to Grounded to Wark.
Okay. Round is basically going through the well, she's invented several new stages of grief for this. Okay.
I have a question. Are any of us aware of Grounded's weird ghost abilities?
No, that manifested after she left Wark.
Okay.
Does she have them here though?
Yes.
Ooh,
That's of
fun
interest.
fact.
Presumably all Grounded siblings know the circumstances in which she was adopted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Presumably,
her players
like,
might
you would
not.
have spoken.
So which proficiency is Stamped Ghost going to give?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Okay, so Grounded is basically okay, would Grounded know if taking out the sort of lead knoll would make the rest back off in any way?
It's a fair assumption, I think.
Yep.
It's certainly the
So
scariest thing there.
Okay, so obviously Grounded lost her first set of parents and most of her neighbours to a knoll attack. So obviously she's not feeling great about this entire turn of events.
The Knolls
After
really
seeing
did
Dustin-
say, you want to see me do it again?
Yeah, after seeing Dustin get paralysed, she's going to draw her short bow because I don't have all my fancy gear. She's probably going to be confused for a moment because she doesn't have a hand crossbow anymore because that's not starting equipment. And not unlike what the knights tried to do before, draw a bead on the flint. I got an 18 and a 19. I was so close to a crit.
It hits. Absolutely. Roll some damage.
It hits even more.
22 points of piercing damage.
22 points of piercing damage. You have the flint's attention.
Lovely.
And I'm also going to use Wells from the Grave on Bowstrider C.
Okay.
So that's, I think it rounds up to 3d6, doesn't it?
Usually.
11 points of necrotic damage to Bowstrider C.
Nice. 11 points of necrotic damage. Excellent.
If you want to fight, I'm right here.
Well,
You're doing?
at the moment, you're really far away from the flint, so probably go for Dusted.
She's going to shout that in Null.
The flint will respond, but not in Null. It understands Null, but its primary language is different. However, I'm pretty sure one person here speaks Abyssal.
As a matter of fact, I do.
So, Rockfall, what you hear is, yes, more blood, feed the portal. I think this is going great. Glass, over to you. Dustin is in a very, very, very
5,
severe condition.
10. Right, Trended, you get back, get help. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Monks.
Oh no, I just realized something. You're actually a faster flyer than Roxfall is.
All right, and then let's do 2 unarmed attacks. That's 17 to hit on the first.
That hits.
That's 21 to hit on the second.
Oh, they both hit.
All right, and then that's essentially 2d6 plus 4 then. Altogether, it's 6 points of damage. And
helps.
then let's spend a key point, use a bonus action to Flurry of Blows.
Yes.
And I'm going to make 1 additional unarmed attack. That's 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And then that's plus 4, 26. Okay, that's 5.
Okay.
And then, without using a key point, because it's part of my Flurry of Blows, I'm going to use Hand of Healing on Dusted. So let's see. They regain hit points with a roll of my martial arts die plus my wisdom modifier. Wisdom modifier is 3. All right, Dusted regains 8 hit points. And thanks to Physician's Touch, I choose to end the paralyzed condition.
Oh, that
Nice.
is very good. Like that might really turn the tide of this fight. Oh, fantastic.
Thank you. I think one of you could do something.
Well done. Well done.
That's my turn.
Okay. Night Striker B is prone and on the ground, is going to get up. And I think he's going to take aim at Roxfall. You're not next to each other because you dropped Night Striker B 40 feet. So Night Striker B is going to draw a bead. Nope, can't do that. It's moved. Night Striker B is just going to shoot the longbow. Although it does get to use its multi-attack, or it could try the debilitating serum and knock you out of the sky, couldn't it?
It's a try.
It's going to try that.
It could, but it's seen how well that's gone.
It's going to take the debilitating serum out. It's going to lean up with the longbow. And if I roll a natural 1, I'm going to say it hits itself. Right. I'm saying this before rolling. I bet you it's going to be a natural 1 now. Taking aim. What do we got? No, that's a natural 19 plus numbers. Can I get a DC? Well, I don't need to tell you the DC. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah, give me a moment. I need to... Is a saving throw an ability check?
No.
Then I don't make this at disadvantage. I have my Lucky Riverstone.
Of course.
It's a cursed item, so every time I use it, the next 2 ability checks I make at disadvantage. That is a 17 plus...
That's fine. The DC was 13. You are not paralyzed. It doesn't do any damage either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that paralysis is it's the strongest condition in the game. It's stunned plus auto crit. So, yeah, no, that's its move. It can do that, or it can take 2 shots. It can't do both. We go to the top of the initiative. Dusted, you are back in the game, and there's a big flint and 2 bowstriders right in front of you. What are you going to do?
I am going to politely enter rage.
Also, you have glass next to you, so against the flint, you would have sneak attack.
That's why the flint is getting stabbed with a dagger and then clawed with talons.
Yes, here we go.
So, let us stab with a dagger first.
So
On the
one
flint.
thing on the rules and how they interact here, with a finesse weapon like a dagger, you can choose to use strength. You don't have to choose to use the dexterity side to get a sneak attack. You just have to attack with a finesse weapon. So if you choose to use strength, you get the rage bonus to damage plus the sneak
That was
attack.
going to be one of my questions and how it works. So yes,
Yeah, I double checked this when you sent me the rules. I was
So I
like,
was thinking
I'm gonna have to
barbarian and
verify
rogue
this.
do combo somewhat. I remember somehow they do combo, but not very well. But yes, daggers. Let us go stabby on this flint.
Oh, let's go.
And I guess that's, yeah, I guess I have to roll an attack with a dagger. I have a feeling that 16 is not going to hit, is it?
Against a flint, a 16 will
flint.
hit. Its AC is 16. It's not wearing much armor.
Cool.
It is, in fact, it's wearing a breastplate, but that's it.
Then it takes sneak attack damage because I've got a glass near me.
Absolutely.
And it's also going to take the piercing damage from the dagger and +2 because I'm in rage. So total, I rolled pretty badly. That's 9 points damage on the first of 3 attacks.
That's still not bad. Are you Barbarian 8, yeah?
So yes.
Okay, because it's +3 at Barbarian 9, so I wanted to double check.
No, sorry, 10. My bad.
Oh,
My bad. I
even better.
can't count. I only get sneak attack once per turn though, don't I?
Yeah, once per turn, sneak attack.
Then let's continue doing the rest of my damage with my talons as they hurt more. Dagger in one hand and then talons. And my understanding is talons are all over an Aarakocra.
Oh, yes.
20 total.
That'll hit.
Damage then is going to be 11 because I'm still enraged.
Lovely.
Bonus action attack because of rage. That's a 12 to hit. I'm going to use inspiration on that.
Okay,
That's 23 total to hit.
that hits as well.
Doing 12.
12 is good.
I turn into a flur of. First, there's just a nick across it with the dagger, which draws enough blood, and it realizes that it's just been left in like a compromising position as I just roundhouse kick it and continue scratching at it with my leg talons, just spinning at it constantly.
A bubble of blood forms in its mouth and it spits it on you, and it laughs. You have bloodied the flint.
Rest is going to be the only thing left of it.
It's trying to make me angry, and it's working.
Okay, we go to Night Striker A.
And rage continues because I attacked a hostile target.
Absolutely. Night Striker A is going to move and take a shot at grounded. It's used its night powder, its debilitating serum, though, so it can't do that again. Yeah, so it's going to make 2 longbow attacks. Not at advantage because it didn't draw a bead because it moved. So one of them is a 19 to hit. One of them is a 13 to hit.
The 19 hits.
Okay, you take 7 piercing and 5 poison damage. And that's Night Striker A. We go to the Flind. The Flind rears up and it lifts this flail, this terrifying flail. You are lucky that Glass has turned up, because otherwise you'd be getting all 3 of these attacks. The Flail of Chaos, the Flail of Pain, and the Flail of Paralysis. Flail of Chaos is going to strike Dusted. The Flail of Paralysis is going against Glass, and the Flail of Pain against Dusted as well. Flail of Chaos first. 24 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
10 bludgeoning damage, and I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Whilst I'm enraged, that'd be fun. Only rolled a 10.
10, okay.
Do something with dex so I can dodge it.
I need you to make 1 melee attack against a random creature other than the Flind within reach. So let me determine, because there's 3 possible options. So
1 in 3 glass.
I'm going to say Glass is 5 and 6 on this d6, and the other 2 are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's a 3. So strike bow strider C, please.
Ah, it's getting stabbed with a dagger. That is a 17 to hit.
17
it's
hits.
a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not next to glass, so it doesn't count as being sneak attack variant, does it?
No, sadly, unless you had advantage, but you don't at the moment.
Oh harm. It is still, however, going to be 8 points of damage because I am raging.
It's time for the Flail of Paralysis against Glass. Natural 16, 25 to hit.
Shit, that's gonna hit.
10
What's
bludgeoning
Glass's
damage.
AC?
Ooh.
What's Glass's AC?
Glasses AC is 17.
Never mind then.
Yeah, so I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That's 11.
11. You are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
Never
And then the
put
Flail
more than
of
one thing that can do paralysis in a fight, because that's just rude.
Well, they've used up their paralysis. Only the Flind is left. The Flail
Remember,
of Pain
folks,
now.
Nick would never include anything derivative in his game.
Yeah. Well, this was actually my original plan for the Guild Icon's entire plot. It would end with the the knolls, so I'm glad I got to do it. 17 to hit against glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. At this moment,
Wait, sorry, this should have been against Dusted. Sorry, it's against Dusted.
oh, never mind.
If it was against glass, it's an automatic critical. Against Dusted, does the 17 hit?
No, it hits by 2. Yes, it hits by 2.
It hits by 2. Okay. Any interjection there?
No, I was doing it specifically to prevent a crit, but never mind.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage plus 16 psychic damage. 26 in total.
Did I change my mind?
You know what? Yes, I'll allow you to change your mind in this one instance. The flail of pain's the big one.
At this moment, Roxfall looks over at Dusted and Glass, sees the flail coming down, and screams, "No!" The feathers on Roxfall's wings begin to gain a reflective sheen, and off of them, a golden light reflects off of them. The same golden wings that same golden light forms a pair of wings behind Dusted and wraps themselves around Dusted, taking the stopping the blow from hitting. Your AC is up by 4 for this strike.
Oh my god. Rockfall was allied at the top of the pillar.
I could do this 3 more times, mind you.
Rockfall, you have the gift of the platinum dragon, is it?
Gift of the metallic.
Metallic, not platinum. Platinum would be Bahamut.
So I have a 19 AC for until how long?
Until this attack is over.
Cool.
This is I'm bumping your AC enough to stop the attack.
Got it.
So the flail of pain just goes poof, and goes off this shimmering light. The Flint looks really angry at that. But then the Flint always looks pretty angry. But that is... It's... or is it... Ooh. Yeah, why not? It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd love to make an attack of opportunity.
I too will also make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, Dusted you can, Glass you can't.
But I can't.
Looks like it's going for grounded.
Yeah, I will definitely make an attack of opportunity then, if that is permitted.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. You've got your reaction. Do it.
23 to hit.
23 to hit does hit. Add your sneak attack because it would have happened at the moment it left your reach, which was here where Glass was still next to you. Although I don't know if Glass being incapacitated stops your sneak attack.
Yes, sneak attack is very specifically stopped. At least that part of it is stopped by incapacitated.
No sneak attack, I'm afraid. But you still get to do extra damage, which is always nice.
That is going to be 10 points of damage because I rolled max.
Nice.
It's a running theme that Rockfall doesn't know when to speak and not speak.
Roxfall, it's your go.
Because falling does not take any movement. I did look up this ruling. Falling takes no movement. Rockfall is going to fold her wings around her, then immediately open them again, dropping 10 feet.
Okay, so there's another rules interaction that if you are falling, you fall 500 feet instantly. This is per Xanathar's Guide to Everything. If you have wings, you can try to arrest your fall, but it only halves the damage. So if you drop, you're going to drop 40 feet.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Falling is instantaneous.
Instantaneous, 500 feet, 1 round. So it's your choice. You can drop and take instead 46 bludgeoning, or you can move normally with your flying.
46 bludgeoning, would that be?
Or halved, because you've got wings. So
wait, for a maximum of 24, correct?
Maximum of... Well, it would be halved, so it'd be a maximum of 12.
It doesn't matter. I'm just... she's just going to drop. She takes no damage because she's a monk. Slow fall.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I even bother. That's a very good point. She's a monk. She can fall.
4d4 damage, or 4d6 damage, even if it wasn't halved and you rolled max, I would have taken no damage. So in this case, she wrapped her rings around her, begins to fall, and lands right in front of the Night Stalker, puts her palm right in front of its in front of its face, and does goes for 2 attacks, both of which are going to be the Radiant Sunbolt.
Okay, and you're doing that at close range.
Yes, but that doesn't matter because I have the close quarter shooter fighting style. I don't take the penalty for it.
Here in Grounded's family, we're big into hitting enemies twice in 1 turn.
Yeah, so
left out.
That's why you use the ground to help people. Like you hit someone and then let the ground do the other hit for you.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay, so this first one is...
Unfortunately, poor Dusty can't hit 2 enemies in one turn.
Okay.
Right now.
This will be 10 damage. However, at the same time, I can activate favorite foe because I hit with an attack, and I can add the favorite foe bonus onto the attack that marked it. So I get an additional D4 for a total of 12 damage, radiant.
Night Striker B sizzles a little and dies. Blood pools in its mouth and floats upwards and outwards towards the portal as it exsanguinates itself. And the blood, just out of its body into this portal, which glows a deeper and deeper red as it absorbs it all. Good hit as well. You needed that favored foe to finish it off.
Sandy,
that thankfully does change my plans for the better. 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll be 30 because I have to rise 10 feet as well. So that's 30 feet of movement. And Bowstrider A is also taking one of these. 15 to hit.
That hits.
8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage against Bowstrider A. Very nice. First bit of damage on Bowstrider.
Excellent. Okay, so bonus action, because I used Radiant Sunbolt, I could, for the expenditure of 1 key, use Radiant Sunbolt twice for a bonus action.
Flurry of blows, essentially, but with lasers.
The only restriction is I have to use it as one of my main attacks to do it. So first one to hit. 17 plus numbers.
That hits.
6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Very good.
14 plus numbers. 14, 15. 21.
21 hits.
8 radiant damage.
8 radiant. Okay, very nice.
And that'll be her turn.
Okay, we go to the Bowstriders. We'll start with A, since it's just taken a bit of a beating. It's going to return that in kind. It's going to make a short bow attack. 21 to hit. So you take 12 piercing damage.
Is that it?
Okay.
Yeah.
12 piercing?
12 piercing. You get the feeling they do more damage if they're close to you. Then Bowstrider C and B are both going to attack Dusted because, right there. So they're both going to do it. They're not close enough to the Flynn to do the bonus action attack, though. So they're just going to do... No, they don't. So one short bow, and that is going to be 14 to hit. And the other short bow, that is going to be 7 to hit. So I don't think any luck on the Bowstriders. Are they going to move? No, I think they're pretty happy where they are. Like they like being in close quarters with enemies. I think Bowstrider B is going to get closer to glass, though. We go to grounded. Flynn's easy grounded.
Also, the Flynn is not looking great, if I remember correctly.
Flynn is bloodied.
It's not bloodied. Oh,
no, Flynn is bloodied.
The rings.
I mean, feel free to. I forgot.
Yep. I've got 2 options here. The first option is just to simply shoot it. I mean, it's an option.
It's a great option. It works.
Good option.
It's a practical option.
Bring out a gun.
The second... Yeah, Gary just pulls out the gun she found.
With the power of siblings and this gun I found.
My true siblings, the silver bullets.
It's Glass who has the pistol.
My other option, of course, is to basically walk onto this bridge.
Yep.
And hold an action to shove him off it.
That sounds good.
It would be very funny.
It would be. I mean, your strength score is decent. Remember, it's not as decent as it used to be. You don't have the magic item giving you a strength score of 29.
Yeah, but
it's still good.
I was getting by. Yeah, I was getting up by my pretty high strength score anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is still a 140-foot drop.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, I'm using athletics, which I have my expertise in, so
So you
that's
stand
quite a
there
big
and bellow,
number.
"You shall not pass!" And get ready to face the Flind.
Oh, now he just wants to pass even more.
All right. Over to you,
Yeah,
Glass.
Grounded just shouts, "Joke's on you. I've been planning this for my entire life."
Yeah.
He's rude to tell them that they can't pass them.
Glass, you don't get to do anything. You're paralyzed. You don't get to make a save, but you are now unparalyzed. Just double check it's the end of
Yeah, you said the end of next
the
turn.
target's next turn. Yeah, I was checking it was the target, not the Flint. So you're now unparalyzed, so you're all good. We go to Dusted.
You okay fighting these on your own, Glass?
As long as they don't get paralyzed again.
Cool. Bonus action disengage.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep forgetting you've got just a little chunk of rogue in there. But yeah, absolutely, go for it.
Just enough chunk of rogue to make it worth it. I don't say because
Truly
there's
grounded
no-
sibling.
And kicking them with talons.
Yes.
Ooh, 14.
14 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Second
Could attack recklessly.
Could attack recklessly, chose not to.
That's
Yeah,
not a
inspiration.
reaction
Already used
normally,
it.
but I'm evil, so I will allow it if you would like to
And the second
grant
one's,
the
a
Flynn
second one's
advantage.
worse. Yeah, second
Oh,
one's
no.
worse, unknowingly. No, but I want to keep this thing occupied.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's the full suite of actions there. That's a move, a bonus, and an attack.
Yeah, it's unfortunate sometimes the dice are not with you. Sometimes the dice are not with you.
Sometimes
I know
they're
that
not,
pain,
but
particularly.
Moving purely on autopilot, I'm just charging around trying to deal with this thing. I realize it's the biggest threat, and it's and it's passing my siblings. I'm going to make sure it pays.
Over to
Moving
Night
purely on
Striker.
autopilot, I open palm hand, slap a VHS.
Night Striker A is going to make 2 longbow attacks, and they are going to go for grounded. And they're going to draw a bead. They're not going to move. Yeah, so advantage on both of them.
Uh-oh.
First one's a natural 20.
Oh.
Most annoying advantage there because I rolled a 19 and a 20 there. Second one is the opposite. Okay, second one is 12. So I don't think the second one hits. The first one, though, that's going to deal some damage.
I can't even block that one because it's a crit.
So you take 9 piercing damage plus 3 poison damage. Pretty low rolls on the damage there.
Yeah, I think that was actually less than the first without a crit.
Yeah, could have gone a lot worse for you. That's Night Striker A's go. Night Striker A is pretty happy. Honestly, things are going great. It's over to the Flind. The Flind is angry.
Bring it.
5, 6.
My rage is a very calm,
1,
tranquil rage.
2, 3.
I would like to get an attack of
4,
opportunity for the
5,
privilege of doing that,
6.
unless it bonus action
would
disengaged.
like to get an attack of opportunity. It is not disengaged. It is going in for grounded, who challenged it.
24
Oh,
to
that
hit, and I
can
presume it's a
please.
sneak attack.
Well, first of all, let's go for the attack from Dusted.
24.
That hits. Strictly speaking, you would not get sneak attack because reckless attack actually ends at the end of your turn. However, they've errated that in 1D&D, and I intend to apply that errata here.
I
You're
didn't reckless attack anyway, though.
Oh, you didn't. Sorry. No. Yeah. Well, okay. That's a normal attack.
With a sneak attack. Oh, I rolled a 1, annoyingly. Well, the attack rolled a 1.
It's not a
Why
sneak
would
attack.
it be with? Yeah, wouldn't be a
What?
sneak attack.
This one was a sneak attack. Okay. Then it's
That's
just 5.
yeah.
Then it's just 7 points of damage.
If you'd attacked recklessly, it would be because you'd have advantage, but you have no allies next to him. Sorry, how much damage? Let me just
7.
put that on. 7. Very nice. It's getting there. All right, the Flind is at you, grounded. Make your shove.
Righty. So we're back to my normal strength score. So that's going to be a mere +10.
Yeah, that's going to be contested.
Only plus 10.
The athletics of the Flint, who has a strength score of 20.
To date, this session, I just want to say that recently, because of Hollywood money bullshit, they shelved a Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote movie. I want to see some Wile E. Coyote emulated here.
Yeah. Okay. That is a 25 to shove, yes.
Yeah, okay, I rolled a 17, which I thought was all right. 25. God damn. Okay, yeah.
I made that mistake as well, Iris. That's Goofy, not Wile E. Coyote.
Strictly speaking, you
We can hold
cannot
up signs.
shove someone sideways. There is a rule for it, and you do it at disadvantage. But with a roll like that, you can definitely do that if you want.
Yep. Grounded basically looks the Flint in the eyes and says, "Were you expecting a fair fight, by the way?" Yeah, I'd like to just shove him up here, please.
Okay, now, as per the same rules as we had earlier, gets to make another contest to not be... Actually, no, that's with grapples. No, shove is different because shove is specifically about this. Yeah, off he goes. Okay, he's going to take 14 d6 damage, which I'm going to get an automatic roller to do because otherwise we will be here for ages.
14 d6?
Yeah.
47.
47, thank you. I don't know how you keep doing this, Grounded. Let me just do the math. So 7 makes it up to a total of 90 damage taken, and then 40 makes it 130 damage in total taken since the start of the game. The Flint has 127 hit points. So it falls and it's snarling at you, and it's still trying to reach you, and it tries to flick out with its flail of chaos, and it tries to launch it at you, but it is not a Balrog. It doesn't get to do that as it flies off.
The last thing it sees is
like,
an emphatic gesture from Grounded.
and it's like and splats on the ground, and the blood rushes out of it, flies over your head and into the portal.
That's probably not a good thing.
Oh, yeah, it's glowing a deeper red, and clouds are starting to form around you, and it's getting darker and darker. It almost looks like night out here now as it gets darker and darker, and you hear a crack of thunder in the distance. Yeah, and the winds are picking up. Okay, it is... No, hang on. It is Roxfall.
Okay, first things first. An attack on Bow Strider A. 24.
24 hits.
That plus 8 to hit is always very nice.
It is.
That is 9 radiant.
9 radiant, very good. That is now bloodied.
Okay, second attack. 18.
18 hits. Their AC is 14. Everyone on the board's AC is 14 at the moment, if that helps for determining hits. They all have the same AC right now.
I think we all have AC 14.
Are any of them bloodied and unmarked right now?
Mine's 15.
Bow Strider A's just been bloodied. No one else is bloodied.
6 radiant.
6 radiant, very nice.
Okay, and so what Roxfall is going to do now is designate the Knoll as Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
That is my bonus action.
Classic move to do that after attacking.
I just thought about it, I'll be honest.
Classic move, yeah. No, it's fine. Every ranger does it. All right, it's the Bowstriders. Bowstrider A is now bloodied, so in a berserker rage unlocks its multi-attack. 2 short bows coming your way. 1 natural 20, and 1 is a 13.
Okay, reaction, I'm going to try to catch the
nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll roll the damage first. So it's going to be, I need 1, 2, 3, I need 66 damage. Okay.
I'm reducing it by 17.
Wow, that's very lucky because it just rolled 16. Oh, wait, plus 2, 18 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
Well, you take 1 point of piercing damage from a crit. That's not bad.
Yeah, but I don't get it. I don't get to throw it back.
You don't get to throw it back, but on the other hand, you know,
You don't get critically hit.
you don't get critically hit. Yeah. So that was the 2 attacks from that one. The other 2 are not bloodied, so they're making normal attacks. B's in front of Glass. C is going to get in between Glass and Dusted. So B on Glass, C on Dusted. So against Glass first, that is a 21 to hit, and against Dusted, that is a 12 to hit.
But is that a ranged attack?
Yes, it is.
I would like to deflect missiles.
Okay. Let me roll how much damage it is.
I feel like I missed out by not taking mine.
11 points of damage. So roll your deflect missiles.
Plus your monk level.
Oh, wait, your monk level's 10, so you physically can't roll less than a 1. Yeah, so you deflect it.
Yeah, the arrow just stops in front of my face and just like, oh, terribly sorry.
Yeah, you physically can't, you physically can't roll less than an 11.
I guess the arrow decided to bolt.
Terrible.
Perfect. Love it.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus dex plus monk level.
And you said a 12 to hit me, which misses.
Yeah, so no damage there. Okay, are you using your reaction Glass to throw it back?
Why not?
It does, sorry, your reaction was to catch it. It does cost a key point to throw it back. But
Yeah,
you
this
can.
has 1 key point.
It does the original attack's damage as well.
Right, you make an attack with proficiency. All right, so I'm presuming. Okay, so it's just +4.
You make the attack as if it's one of your monk weapons, so use your ranged attack.
It's one of my monk weapons.
Also, because it is ranged attack, you're making this at disadvantage because
Yeah.
you're within 5 feet.
So basically, it's going to be your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Just modifier plus
It doesn't do
proficiency
your monk
bonus.
weapon damage die. It does the original weapon's damage die.
And then roll 2. Okay, well, first one is 22,
Okay.
and second one is 25, so 22.
22. Very good. That hits. So the damage for this is 1d6 plus your dex mod.
Okay, 1d6 plus my dex mod. That's pretty good. 8.
8 points of damage. Very good. And that is against Bowstrider B. Nice. Okay, that's the Bowstriders. Grounded, over to you. You must be feeling pretty
Okay.
good.
Well, no, she's living her worst nightmare again.
Okay,
feels
for a
terrible.
given definition of good.
Plus, she, you know, she's chaotic neutral, so by definition, she isn't mechanically not good.
Shut up and have you go.
Okay, grounded is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she's going to go for the Bowstrider C with her rapier.
Okay,
I believe
your
I get
attack
sneak
will be
attack.
at disadvantage because that Bowstrider is 10 feet above you.
Oh yeah.
Technically speaking, it's out of your reach, actually,
Mm.
so you can't. But I'll allow you to do it at disadvantage.
Change the plan. I'm just going to shoot it.
Okay, that works. You can always move in and shoot. You don't have to get as close. You can go like there. if you
Yeah,
want.
but I might as well just stay here and steady aim.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Ground is going to call to Glass. I'm sorry, but I think I've told you that when I was in this situation before, going for help just wasn't a good idea in the end.
Glass probably would respond, was he not flanked by 2 Bowstriders? Or will they not flanked by 2 Bowstriders currently?
Okay, so that's just going to be my dex plus my proficiency. That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay, let's get that sneak attack damage in. 21 points of piercing damage. And I'm going to hit, is that Bowstrider? Yeah, Bowstrider B with
Okay.
Wells from the Green.
So Bowstrider C is bloodied.
Which means we better kill it quick.
And that's 13 points of necrotic damage to Bowstrider B. No, Bowstrider B.
Okay, which is also bloodied. So all the Bowstriders are now bloodied.
Also, you saw Grounded shoot someone with intent to kill and like a ghost just spewed out of them and attack someone else. That's probably new.
Yeah, that's
That is
unusual.
probably new indeed.
It's a bit of a psychic scream going on. It's a bit unsettling. We go to Glass.
All right, let's see. Glass is going to look at Grounded kind of in an angry, but also like, I'm not gonna fight this because things are too important. And then they're going to curse to themselves that they have to use this. But The skin underneath their feathers is going to start to glow a bit as they use their spell-wrought tattoo to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, yes! That's a choice. That's a hell of a choice, and a good one at that, I mean.
I'm very
Damn.
glad I gave you the idea to do the tattoos. Because they're good picks.
Oh, yeah, they're great. The tattoos are awesome in dashes.
So the DC is going to be 15 because it's from the tattoo.
Is it Dex?
Let's say it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. So B got a 16, and C got a 4.
All right, well, come and C's way. 3d8 radiant damage. That's 13.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'll move here just for flanking synchronicity.
Before it is Duster's go, we're going to take a break in a second, but just before we take a break, the portal glows violently red, and these sparkles of blood pop around it and crackle, and a hulking behemoth, this crawling on all fours, what looks like a giant hyena almost, but its face is entirely made of teeth, crawls from the portal.
Not fun with that.
As the Maw arrives. The Maw. It is a huge, hulking behemoth. Consider it essentially the Gnoll's version of a Tarrasque. It is a mindless siege monster. It is not as deadly as a Tarrasque. Don't worry, you can actually kill one. A mindless siege monster, and is walking through. If you remember the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, it kind of looks like that walking siege engine they had. It kind of looks like one of those. A terrifying thing, and the lightning crackles and the wind wisps around it. It seems like the winds are howling directly from the Maw itself. So it is getting dangerous to fly, and yeah, the Maw arrives. And we're going to take a break there because the Maw is not the only thing that comes through this portal, and I'm going to just set up some pieces. And also, I need to pee. There's a couple of gnolls. I don't know what you're talking about. There's 1 to 2 to maybe 30 gnolls that have all come through the portal.
Joining us, 30 gnolls just appeared.
Yep. We're going to high level D&D at fucking 8.
Like hogs.
He spawned 30 gnolls, and that's terrible.
One other thing you will see at this point is that you're not alone.
No, there's 30 gnolls here.
There are some Aarakocra coming up the path towards you.
Oh, Voice and Grey are going to be furious.
Well, they've heard the commotion essentially, and are like quite scared at what's happening here. Like they've seen combat. Like you're all quite visible, and they're coming to check it out, maybe help. Let me just lay this bare. They're not going to be any help. They are collateral damage waiting to happen. Good luck. Welcome to 10th level. This is how you get to the next tier of play.
Yeah. Remember when I said you're the kind of DM he wouldn't just kill off a character's family for cheap drama?
I'm not just killing them off. I'm going to let you do it. All right. Dustin, your go.
Great. Great. Bonus action, activating the Eldritch Claw Tattoo.
Okay, Eldritch Claw Tattoo. Go for it.
Spire of Wark, table for 40.
My turn. The next minute, I have plus D6 force damage and plus 15 range on melee attacks.
Ooh, that's good. That's damn good. All right.
So, against the bow strider that's over here against Gargoyle.
Okay,
this
that one. Just for fun, yeah.
Yeah, against Gargoyle.
15.
I didn't
15
really
to
want
hit.
to ban it.
15 to hit hits, yes. Nothing here has an AC higher than 15. Just so
Yes, I was double checking. Yes, just in case the sheer amount of gnolls gave it a bonus to AC or something like that.
Even the
13 points
more
damage
does.
on that one.
13.
Yes.
Nice. So that is Bowstrider B. Very good. Yeah, that one's dead.
Cool.
Bowstrider B is dead.
And
Good hit.
against Bowstrider C, with my second attack with dagger, that is a natural 20.
Very nice. Obviously, you had advantage from flanking too. So yeah, you can add sneak attack as well. Remember, you double those dice too.
Goody.
Best part of playing a rogue.
It's the massive handful of d6s when you
You know,
crit.
when I said you need to kill these things quickly, I didn't think you were actually going to immediately kill them very quickly.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage against Bowstrider C. Bowstrider C also dies.
How's that?
Yep, that's good. Now we just need to hope that Night Striker A has shit aim, and we're
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, Night Striker A.
Still got your movement, so it's going to have shit aim now because it's not a melee attacker. Right, Night
I'm
Striker
going to
A.
just leap up 10 foot and go, hello.
Yeah, Night
I know,
Striker
flying,
A.
I know flying is difficult here, so I'm going to land next to it.
The Moor creates a storm around it. If you are ever higher or at the same altitude as the Moor and you are flying, when you start your turn, you've got to make a saving throw, a strength save or fall, because the winds are buffeting you so hard.
That's fine,
So
I'm 50
Nick,
foot below it.
Are you saying that the maw is the storm that is approaching?
Yes. Nice Striker. Hey, what can you do up close? You can do a bite, but wow, that's shit. It might actually be better just a longbow at close range with disadvantage.
You know,
Wildly.
I can't wait for it to be Glass's turn, because you said these were all minions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if Glass moves in that general direction, they're all going to explode.
It's an 8 plus 5, 13, which won't hit, so there's no point in me trying to roll again for disadvantage. Okay, Night Strike A's, that's it. That's all Night Strike A can do. Night Strike A is looking a little bit scared. Just to bear in mind, rules for minions, they have to fail the saving throw to take the damage from it. Otherwise, they have to take enough damage to kill him.
Please tell me that Rockfall took a spell rot tattoo for a Shardlin stride.
It is Null Pack Whelps A, which I have to play Where's Wally to find. One here. Is going to sidle around here, jump down and run over to Dusted. This one is going to repeat but can't get far enough. This one is going to get stuck to there. So 2 of them are going to attack you. Okay. Natural 17 and a natural 18. So 2 hits. You take 4 piercing damage.
Total? Cool.
That's it. Yep. They are minions.
Yep.
Then it's Packwhelps B. Wow.
They better watch out. Grounded is using a ruler.
So B3 and B5 and B1 are going to strike Roxfall. First one's a natural 20. Second one's an unnatural 20. Third one is a natural 18. So that's going to be 6 points of piercing damage because minions don't crit. Then it's the Hunters. God, they rolled well, didn't they? So the Hunters are armed with bows. Fun fact, the Hunter is the first Gnoll Grounded ever faced.
Not this hunter specific.
You'll never guess how she killed it.
They are going to make a longbow shot at Grounded from here. In fact, B is as well. Right, okay, so B's at the front. So B's going to shoot at Grounded. A's at the back, so A's going to shoot at Glass, but with disadvantage because they're trying to get around them more. B's against Grounded, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots against Grounded with a longbow. 8, 14, 21, natural 1, and 15 and the 21 hit, so you are going to take 12 points of piercing damage. Your speed is reduced by 10 feet. Now the Hunters against Glass, so these are going to be at disadvantage. First of all is a 12. Second one in natural 1. Third one is, oh, that's better, that's a 17. Fourth one is, oh, I lost a natural 20 there, is an 11. And the fifth one, that is a 10.
Okay, only 17 hits. Is this ranged?
Yes, it is.
Then I would like to use my reaction.
Absolutely. 6 damage, so you just catch it automatically, like you don't have to roll.
I'm not going to use a key point because it's a minion.
Okay, Roxfall, it's over to you, Rockfall. I'm renaming you on here because otherwise I will forget.
Rockfall is going to take some opportunity attacks here.
A couple. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 5 attacks from the Whelps. Easy enough. Natural 20, natural 18. So those 2 are going to hit. That's an 11. That's not going to hit. Another natural 20 and a natural 17 plus 4 for 21. So that's going to be 2 crits and 1 hit. But again, they don't do extra damage when they crit. So that's 6 piercing damage. And the Bowstrider, that's a 13 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, bad luck for the Bowstrider.
Okay, so Rockfall is going to fly her way down here. I'm going to spend 4 key points to cast Burning Hands.
Oh, here we
third
go.
level.
Sun soul nonsense right now. Yeah, so you're literally
burning
channeling the power of the sun through your hands like this.
So every creature makes a dex saving throw. Those who fail are going to take 5d6 damage.
Okay, let me start with... so these are all hunters, at least, plus the Moor. Let me start with the Moor. Dex saving throw. Natural 20. Amazing. Now for the hunters, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So I'll go... The Moor passed, A4 passed, and these 4 did not pass.
Those who failed take 20
Those who
fire
failed
damage.
died.
And those who passed take 10 fire damage.
Got 22 hit points, so 10 is not going to kill them, so they're back up to 22 hit points. And the Moor is going to take, you said...
Okay, so what else I could do is I could go 5, 10, and land. That's the last of my movement. I don't need this anymore. You know what? I'm actually going to take both of these attacks on the Maw itself.
Okay, you're going to have to get a bit closer.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Radiant Sunburst. 30-foot range.
Yep. No, you're not. Lasers.
First attack, nat 20.
Not bad.
And the second one is 8 plus 8, 16.
16 also hits.
15 damage. And I'm going to mark it as a favored foe. Because it's a favored foe, it takes an additional 3 damage.
So it lashes out in anger and tries to bite you. Ooh, plus 10 to hit. Nice. All right, that's a 19 to hit. And you take 19 piercing damage.
Can I take a reaction on my turn?
You can, if you've got one for this.
Yeah, they do weirdly allow that.
In that case, no, I don't. I'm taking Gift of the Metallic Dragon. I bump my AC up by 4, and that'll block
Bump your
that.
AC by 4? Okay. So you don't take the bite? All right.
And the second attack does a total of 8 damage. Radiant.
8 damage. Okay. Nice. It's Bowstrider A's go. Bowstrider's quarry is gone and can't really see you. So it's going to go here and then here, and it's going to shoot glass. Bowstrider A is bloody, so it's going to shoot twice.
I don't suppose that we could say, because I forgot it's a thing, I used a key point to patient defense and take the dodge action as a bonus action.
No. No, we can't say that. Good try, but it's almost your go again. We're not having that late into the game. You've already used your reaction as well, so you don't get to missile catch again. Okay, first one is 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Second one, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 5 piercing damage. I need a concentration check, please.
That's 16.
That's a pass. Spirit Guardians is still up. Bowstrider A tried. Grounded, over to you.
I think Grounded's seen a very large creature appear. It's a knoll, and she has a bow.
I think we all know what she's going to do. Eat a marvel.
Going to run over there and shove it. Steady aim, 17 to hit, 27 points of piercing damage.
Rogues.
Oh, and I'm going to hit Bowstrider A with my Whales from the Grey, please. 11 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. Those ghosts fly straight from the Moor to Bowstrider A, harrowed and extremely it's like sapping the life out of him.
I'm just going to look at Glass and say, yeah, I can just do that now.
Pack Whelps C. They are going to move through the space of the Moor. The Moor is a huge creature, so multiple sizes larger than it. So you're going to get 3 attacks there from the Pack Whelps. Absolutely flanked. Unequivocally flanked. So let's see what happens. First one's a natural 19. Second one's a natural 20. Third one's...
Stop rolling those.
Third one's a 19. 6 points of piercing damage, please. At least I'm only rolling the nat 20s on the minions that don't crit. Like, as things go. Glass, over to you.
All right, I'll take out my spear because there's no reason not to. Let's see if we can hit Bowstrider A. That's 19 to hit.
That hits.
1d8
I'm going to have to roll
plus
a lot of
4.
saves in a minute.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You
I'm gonna
wanted
have to
this.
roll a lot of saves.
8 damage.
8 damage. And that is enough to kill Bowstrider A.
All right, and then
Collapses to the
second attack, spear on... God, I can't even see its name anymore. Night Striker A.
Mm-hmm.
That's 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That's 6 damage. And then I'm going to do the smart thing and use patient defense to spend a key point and take the dodge action as a bonus.
After that, it is Pack Whelps D. Any of them in the... No, none of them are in the danger zone. Oh no, one of them is in the danger zone. Let's have a save for D1. What are you doing over there? You should with the others. Oh,
Right, so
past
it's
the
going to
save.
be, 15.
15 is not enough to kill a whelp. It is enough to kill a whelp. Anyway, it's coming up to you. And it... Can I get the other Ds are going to come in anyway, actually, I think. So they're going to make those saves because they are willfully coming in. But I want to keep them in contiguancy, you know? So that's going to be 4 more saves. That passes. One's dead. Another's dead. So I'm going to have the back 2 die. 3 attacks on Glass then. At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
That is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, number 2. That's not going to hit. Number 3, that's not going to hit either. Ah, close though. Almost had you. Dusted, over to you.
That's a lot of things in front of me.
It is a lot of things in front of you.
I would advise focusing on the Night Striker, who probably would be able to hit me with a bit more likeliness than the minions.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, then let's do that, shall we? Yeah, let's give me advantage on the attack with reckless attack. Highest of that is 20 and gets me sneak attack as well. I mean, 15 points of damage.
15 points. Very good. It is bloodied now.
Cool, and the rest of the attacks are with my talents. Because they do more damage. They do even more damage that way.
Wait, I've not put oh god damn it, I've not put the more on the initiative. This explains a lot. I was like, when is it the mores go?
18 to hit.
18 hits, yep.
14 points to Witcher Force.
Ooh, that's a dead Night Striker.
And is there anything big nearby that's actually, like, concerning?
The more.
I mean, there is a big concerning thing, but it might be a bit out of your range.
I mean,
It's not been that concerning so far. It's not even taken a turn.
yeah, bonus action disengage and I go towards it, yeah.
Okay, yep. Bonus action disengage and off you go.
2, 3, 4,
So enemies are difficult terrain.
5. Yeah, but I'm flying, so
Ah,
Don't be flying when you get there.
yeah, I fly to
that's
there.
fine. As long as you land at the end of your turn, that's okay. Because it's when you start the turn that you got to take your check. So you can do like short
can I
hops
fly?
and stuff.
Can I fly up that high? That's 50 foot up. Yes, I can fly up that high. So yes.
Very nice.
Is
Very
it safe for me
nice.
to be here? Where's everyone else going? Is the question. Where has Rockfall ended up? I can't.
I'm in the
Rockfall's
I'm in the
here in a knoll couple, just south of the moor. You're on the same platform.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
We're going to go to the moor. The moor is going to use its gorging charge. Thank you all for getting closer to it. That makes it a lot easier. Boom. And it runs over that way. It does not provoke opportunity attacks, and it can move through the spaces of large or smaller creatures. Each time the moor enters a creature's space for the first time during this move, the creature must succeed on a DC 18 strength saving throw.
We're going to kill most of its own pack wolves now.
It is! In fact, actually, I'm just going to check. Can they even pass that?
Dude,
Yeah, they can.
Is it a
so I'm
mutant
gonna-
spirit
It's on
guardian? So
19. Oh, no, wait.
One
No,
success.
so it's the save you're making us take then, Nick.
No, that's fine.
What type of save?
Strength. 4 of them are still alive. And we're just gonna consolidate all of that. They're all Packwell A now. Just to make my life a little easier. Who passed the save? It was DC 18.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay. Glass, you take 25 piercing damage, and you
Ow.
are grappled by the maw. So you're coming with it.
Like, I'm going to make this check, but remember who entered into the range of
and did it willingly.
Spirit Guardian.
Yeah, we'll do that in a sec. You are grappled, you are prone, and you are attached to essentially the fangs that are on the side of this huge creature. Okay, let's do the save. Wisdom, you say?
Yes.
With advantage, because magic does not seem to affect more of you, Nogu, as well as you would hope. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Well, it still takes
Well-
half damage, right?
It does, and I rolled an 18 on my save to keep Spirit Guardians up.
Okay, that's good, because you only needed 12 on that one. But yeah.
Right, so it'll take 5 radiant damage.
Takes 5 radiant damage. And that was its action. It gets to continue moving.
I don't like the way this is going.
And I'm going to put you
Why?
upside down just so I can track that you are prone and attached to the maw. It brought a friend. Okay, that's its go. Over to Null Packwelps A, who have just had a really shaken time. They are going to pile in on Dusted, but most of them will not actually be able to reach. So these are going to dash to get up there. So this one's going around using the dash, and that one's going there. Only one's able to attack.
You have to
because
climb
of
up to
this.
get there, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had to dash to get up there.
Which means they have a climb speed.
Ooh, No, so this one's still at the bottom. This one made it up with a dash, so it won't get an attack. This one is down at the bottom, is still climbing, and this one's still climbing. So that's a very good point, actually, because it's a 30 foot, not like some of the others which are lower. So none of them are attacking because they can't make it up. Okay, Hunters A. So these are all kind of lined up here. Well, one of them's dead, but yeah, they're sort of lined up here. Hunter A is going to Hunter A4 is going to attack Rockfall. The others are going to sort of remain lined here and shoot at Dusted. So against Rockfall, let's have Hunter A with a spear, natural 1, and the others with longbows. Okay, another natural 1. Then a 13, which isn't going to hit, and then a natural 19, which is going to hit. So you take 6 points of piercing damage, and your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Then it's Hunters B, who are there's only 2 of them left as well. God, that more. It cannot be reasoned with.
I promise you, there's about to be a lot less of them.
They are going to spear you as well. So 2 spear attacks.
That's wind, right?
That's an unnatural 20 on one of the spears. You take 6 piercing damage because it was 2-handed. Rockfall, over to you. Target rich environment.
So bonus action disengage. I'm going to go here.
I don't suppose this blows the portal away, does it?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to rule that as getting all of them except C free.
Yeah, I need everything in there to make me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
DC 14.
Okay, strength saving throw, DC 14. First up, the Hunter A's, then the Hunter B's. Oh, well, they're all going to be the same. So 2, 4, 6 Hunters doing... What's the DC?
14.
Okay, so 1 passed. Still 1 passed after 4 of them. And then the last 2... 2 passed of that. And then the whelps. There's 4 of them in there. 2 passed. 3 passed. 3 passed out of that. So 2 hunters passed. I'm going to say it's this one and this one. And all bar 1 whelp failed. All bar 1 whelp passed, sorry. So the one that failed is this one here. What happens?
Cool. Everyone that failed, 15. Yeah, they move. They're pushed 15 feet.
This one's falling. This one failed as well. So that's another fall. This one's pushed to the edge. Actually, that one passed. That one passed. This one's pushed like that. That one's pushed like that.
So, yeah, I hate to say
15.
this one. It's not done like this. Gusty Wind isn't. It's a concentration spell effect like Spirit Guardians. So it's when you start your turn inside that radius, you take a strength save.
We'll count them as having done their checks now. Next time we'll do it at the start of the turn.
That'll be Rockfall's turn.
And are you flying?
Oh, I am.
Cool. Great to know. Okay. These 2 hunters are dead. They physically would not survive the amount of fall damage they just took.
I hate how Gust of Wind's material component is a bean.
Yeah. Grounded is your go. You've got the maul right in front of you, just where you want it.
Glass, you're a genius.
Meanwhile, Glass is like,
Get out.
Okay.
Wouldn't
let me
go
just
that
check.
far.
Is the maul large enough that I can do a jump on or climb on creature?
yes, it is 2 sizes larger than you.
Does
Perfect.
Glass count as incapacitated?
No. Glass is prone and grappled.
Hey, that means you get guaranteed sneak attack damage here
Against glass?
against them all. Glass is technically within 5 feet of it and not incapacitated.
Okay, so the smaller creature must use its action to make a strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check contested by the target's dex acrobatics. If it wins the contest, the smaller creature successfully moves into the larger creature's space and moves with the target and has advantage on attack rolls against it.
Okay, I rolled an 18, so I'm going to re-roll with my inspiration. Oh, that is more like it. I challenge the mortar beat. A 32. Wait,
Yeah, that
31.
works. I rolled a 10, it has +0. Yeah, you're absolutely up.
Oh, Inspiration wasted, but at least I got to roll above 30.
It physically could not beat that. Yeah. So you enter the more space, and you're now sort of hanging onto it, like bristling into its fangs. It's kind of so these fangs are like teeth growing all over it. It kind of looks a little bit like a mix between a hyena and a porcupine, but they're not hurting you. You're able to climb through them at the moment.
Okay, so you see Glass. Because I'm riding it, now it can't charge me.
Glass is like, It's whelp time. No whelp. See, like these have already failed and or passed their checks this time around, so they're just moving in. Oh, this one's gonna be an idiot. There we go. So with advantage, they're going to attack poor Dusted. I say poor Dusted. The tank is doing what the tank should be doing, so that's going to be.
Tank?
Well, yeah, you're the barbarian. 2 hits. That is 4 points of piercing damage.
Then that's only 2, isn't it?
Yeah, because you are raged. Glass, you are grappled and prone.
Yeah, and because of that, I don't really have an option but to try and escape the grapple with my dexterity. But I'm assuming this thing has, like, humongous strength, so I'm not sure if I can do that.
It's a strong boy.
You're only grappled and prone.
Yeah, I'm grappled and prone, which means that if it attacks me while I'm prone, it's going to have advantage.
And you can't get up because you're grappled.
It doesn't stop you from attacking, right?
It doesn't stop you attacking at all.
Yeah,
just kill it.
grounded being there does give me advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage from being prone.
Grounded being there isn't giving you flanking at the moment. If Grounded gets on the other side of it, maybe. But at the moment, Grounded's kind of next to you.
All right, then. We'll do an attack with spear.
All right, good luck.
Right, first one is 18.
With disadvantage?
Yes. Second one is 26.
With
So that's 18 to
Damn,
hit.
I mean, both. Oh, yeah, that hits. Sorry, I thought you were doing 2 attacks and you'd managed to roll 26 with
Yeah, I was
with
rolling the 2
disadvantage.
of them for the disadvantage.
No, that makes more sense. It's like, Jesus Christ.
And I'll
Yeah.
spend the key point to attempt stunning strike.
All right. Constitution saving throw, I believe. So I rolled a 26.
Okay. We can try that again.
Yeah, you can stunning strike 4 times a turn if you flurry of blows.
That's a lot of stunning strike.
It's a lot of key used up as well.
First one is 25. Second one is 23.
That hits as well. Damn. For disadvantage,
Oh, yeah.
you're rolling really well.
Did I roll the damage for these yet?
No, not yet.
All right, I will do that now. 12 damage. And then did it pass the
18.
All right. Then I guess we're flurries of blowing it. Oh, that's 15
That hits.
and 18. Okay,
That
so
hits.
that'll hit. That's one more stunning strike.
Okay. 19,
Trying.
I'm afraid.
Okay, first one is 26, and then that's a 16.
That hits.
And you guessed it, one more stunning strike.
Okay. You've used 5 key points this turn. That is, I'm afraid, a 28.
Ah, fantastic. I'm going to die.
How many key points you got left?
Add 2.
Ooh.
None for me.
So do the damage, though,
so
for those other
that's-
2 hits.
2d6 plus 8. 12.
Okay, it's going to use its reaction to use the Fanged Rebuke. Choose a random creature within 10 feet. So it's either grounded or glass. Flip a coin. Heads, it's grounded. Tails, it's glass.
Grounded, get ready to.
Heads, it's grounded.
Or get ready to get attacked, I guess. But once it's this thing's turn, get ready to lose your brother. Or your sibling.
Grounded, what's your DC?
28 to hit.
I
Yeah.
can't help you there.
You take 19 piercing damage.
Oh, rip. Yeah, I'm down.
Ooh,
So you fall off of the moor and land unconscious on the ground.
I am surrounded by everything here, aren't I?
Yeah, it's fucking great.
I guess, yeah. All right. It's not going to matter which I target because they're all minions and they're all around me. So let's just start hitting things until they start falling dead.
It's only 40 feet below you, and you can fly diagonally. You could dash to do 80 feet in one turn, because your movement speed's 40 feet as a barbarian.
So I can bonus action dash to get there, yeah.
And then you'll be able to attack or do something else.
Fine, not disengaging though, so let's go.
Yeah, I mean, they're
So yeah, first piece of movement.
fucking tiny, so they're not going to do too much. No, miss. Miss. Christ. That's the ones with advantage
That's
done.
2.
Natural
Now the
1.
next 3.
7. And, oh
No.
God, 14.
Nope.
Well, you're free.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
My rolls. There's no middle ground.
What did you say? Bonus action. So dash was 80 feet, was it?
Yes, because you have a 40-foot of movement.
And let's start stabbing it. I'm gonna shout at it. Get off my sister! Stab. Ooh. Let's see if this reckless attack works, shall we? Because that's 23 to hit. But I had
23
to
hits.
attack recklessly for it.
I actually expected to have more HP.
Okay, so 6 damage from the dagger, 3 damage from sneak attack, 2 damage from the force, extra 2 damage from the barbarian rage. That is giving me a total of 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Very nice.
Not very good. Oh, sorry, it's 11 because it can't be the force damage because I didn't use an unarmed attack. The other attack is going to be force damage though,
Okay.
if it hits. Natural 1.
Unfortunate, but you're there. You're possibly about to save Grounded and Glass's life because the Maw has noticed you. Let's see if it recharges that thing it just did.
Let's see if it passes
It
the
does. Oh yeah,
Save
do the
for-
save for
Spirit
Spirit
saving
Guardians.
throw.
Did you pass your saving throw when you got? Yeah, you did, didn't you? When you got grappled?
I
Yeah.
did. It was 18.
Yeah. Okay. So it's making a Wisdom save. Has advantage. Only a 15 though.
15 is the DC.
So that beats it.
All right, so with half of 21, so 10.
10.
10. Nice.
And still better than nothing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially for someone who is right now upside down, hanging from like some spines. That's good damage. Its main move is back, so it's going to. Oh, it can only have one creature grappled. It's going to, I think, bite Dusted.
Isn't it already like dragging glass along with its mouth?
It's not in the mouth. It is attached to
Okay.
spines.
Joyous.
So that is a 21 to hit,
That's a hit.
and second attack, that is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
19 piercing damage on Dusted.
At least it's half because I'm still raging.
Exactly. And then it's just going to keep moving.
19 you say though, yes. Sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot to do that first.
19.
So round down to 9.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. And I would like to hit it
Yep, absolutely.
because it's being very, very rude.
Oh, Glass, you're
25.
coming along for the ride.
25 to hit.
25 hits. Yep.
I like the image that Glass was just sort of floating there for a moment before catching up.
Rubber banding. Lag.
15 points
technically,
of damage, 2 of which is force.
you can add sneak attack.
I use my talents, so I can't.
Okay. So,
The weird thing is, like, sneak attack and my talents do the same additional damage depending what. But I
Yeah.
only get 10 rounds of the force because of it. So I'm rolling sneak attack with all my attacks, effectively.
clambering down on this loose rock, it is going to make a dex save to try and stay upright. Ha ha! Good news, Glass, you're upright.
Change places.
Because the Maw isn't. Just been
I think at this point
rotated.
we're just going to shout to. I think at this point I'm just going to shout to Rockfall. Rockfall, gust towards the moor now.
So it lands in the rubble and its feet scrabbling against the ground, can't find purchase, and it slips and slides down the rubble, but it is getting much closer to the village now. Much closer indeed. Okay, Packwhelps A, welcome back to the game. It's time to make a saving throw.
Yay!
Everyone loves it.
They're all not hunters.
Yeah, Packwhelps A are over
Why
here.
did you make multiple groups of minions?
Because
What's
I
wrong with
wanted
you?
an
How much of a
army.
glutton for punishment are you?
Right, that's as far as I can go with Dash. He's catching up. Then it's Hunters A. Okay, now they are gonna make the save or go flying.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When do people start taking fall damage? At what height?
It's 10 feet. They were climbing down, that's why they didn't get quite so far.
Okay, no, I'm asking because between the second and third island right here, there's a 20-foot drop between these two right here.
Yeah, they were climbing down that.
Okay.
So let's do some saves. 115, 111, so that's going to be one failure. Sorry, 117. All failed except for one, so I'm going to have, because Hunter A and B are going at the same time, I'm going to have A pass and the others go 1, 2, 3, whoop, that one's dead. 1, 2, 3, whoop, that one's, yep, they're dead. Blown off.
We're just breathing for them.
So that's gone really well. Also, the whelps don't get to go yet, actually, so we won't do them just yet. But Hunter B group is now dead.
Does the line move with me, or does it just stay there?
The line does move with you, yeah. It's attached.
As a bonus action, you can change the direction of it.
Yeah, you can change the direction, but it also, if you move, it moves too.
Gotcha.
Which is probably why they've added the rule that it's on the start of their turn that you've got to make the save. Okay.
So you can't do a flyby that just knocks.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, they actually get a go as well. I forgot about that. Hunter A is going to longbow you because it's really pissed off with this gust of wind and it wants to kind of stop it. That is, it's a natural 10. Sorry, unnatural 10 even. So that's not going to do it. Rockfall, over to you. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw, please. No, strength saving throw to maintain your uprightedness.
That is strength, you said?
Yeah, strength save.
15.
These winds are
15.
howling around you. 15. Right, what altitude are you at? You're at 1,230 feet. The moor is slid down. It's at about 1,100 feet. So that's 10 plus 13, DC 23. Okay, you fall. For every 10
How
foot
far?
you're above the moor, the winds are getting stronger and stronger. So you fall from here, 1,230, down to here, 1,190. Aren't you glad we changed that from being 1,090, though? Yeah, you take no damage because you're a monk.
Concentration check, though.
Yes, that will be a concentration check.
Is it a concentration check if I don't take the damage?
Yeah, these winds are causing concentration saves.
Oh, okay.
Ordinarily falling would as well, but I'm going to incorporate it into the wind in this case. I don't think you need multiple for that.
That is an 11 plus 2, 13.
11 plus 2, 13. Okay.
For concentration.
That's fine. That's passed. You just need a 10 on ones without damage. I'm actually going to roll the damage for it because I just realized, like last time, you could pass, but maybe this time you can't. I might roll high this time. I have rolled high. 17 this time. But I'm monk plus dex. You probably actually are okay. Monk plus dex.
Last time and this time it's both physically impossible. The most you could roll is 24. I reduced my fall damage by 30.
Damn. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, fair. Fair, never mind.
The good news is you're still above the moor, and you're pretty much directly next to it, and you can just turn around and go, move at it.
Yeah, it is not a very strong creature, I'm sure.
Also, I feel like that'd be a terrible idea, given that it's trying to get closer to the village.
Yeah, but it's going to fall down like a few thousand feet to get there.
If you can blow it off the side, yeah. I mean, if you blow it off here, that's 1,040 feet. It's not going to hit the village. It's going to hit Glarus in the south.
No, my fear is that it lands down here. So instead of having to take the entire loop around, it just immediately is here.
Yes, but then all three Aarakocra are going to go down to there and go Care Bear stare at it until it falls down the mountain.
I mean, look, this is wishful thinking to begin with. You're probably not going to be able to move it at all.
Yes, but I've just said something that Nick's just giggled at, so we can get plus 10 to it, or a very least advantage.
No, you're going to get killed. That's what makes me laugh.
This is why I'm considered the server's best GM, Nick.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would let
considered
that.
a mean one. Like everyone, and that's fine. I live in it like a pantomime villain.
Just remember, you've still got a boss fight coming up.
I can be a mean GM.
You know,
Sure, you can, Bray.
sure, Bray.
Excuse me, I almost feeble-minded you. I'm a mean DM.
Oh yeah, Pixel's the meanest DM in the server.
No, I am. I've literally stolen a crit from a player.
Okay, yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, Iris, yeah.
I'm still mad about it.
I can't. There are some lines you just don't cross.
Honestly, I feel like it served its purpose for me. I'm going to drop concentration on the spell. Like I said, simply because I don't think it's going to be hitting anything else, and it has served its purpose for me.
It's done great, to be honest. It's done great.
The pack whelps and the hunter are just like, well, what now?
The hair is magnificent, by the way. They've been blow dried. It's absolutely fantastic.
Rockfall is going to take off 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I am flying. That is something to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Rockfall is going to start hitting it.
Oh, yes. Love a bit of hitting.
Okay, so that is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, 12 radiant.
12 radiant, very nice. It's going to use its reaction to make a bite. So I need to decide who it's targeting. Oh yeah, disadvantage. So heads, it's rockfall. Tails, it's glass. It's tails, it's glass. So at disadvantage, a bite coming in.
Is it disadvantage?
Yeah,
Because I'm
it's
granting
prone.
advantage because I'm prone.
Yeah, you're not prone at the moment because it fell over. I'm giving that to you at least. You're upright because it's upside down. That is a 22 though to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it. I think I'm ziggity done.
It's 19 piercing damage.
Oh yeah, definitely done. I'm at -10.
Well, that's all right. You don't have to track those. Rockfall, you can continue your go. My reaction's over.
24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. Absolutely.
For 9 radiant damage.
9 radiant damage. Very nice. Yeah. It's ticking up.
And
Anything
is there
else?
any? It depends. Is there any bonus action I can take here without a key?
Yeah, there's an unarmed strike bonus action that you get. If you've taken the attack action, you can use a bonus action to make one unarmed strike.
I can. Okay. So I will actually need to check one more thing. Oh no, that's 23 to hit.
23 hits, yeah.
What's the best advice for a monk when they're dying?
Don't.
That is 8 slashing damage, and
Nice.
its speed is reduced by 10 because it took slashing damage.
Yes. Okay. Speed
And
reduced by
have,
10.
I have the feat.
Okay. I can know that. Very good. All right. Assuming you're done, we're going to go to grounded. Grounded, I'm going to need a death saving throw.
And because of my class features, I get these at advantage, which is good because that's saved me from a critical 1. That's a 15.
15's a pass, of course. Then we go to Packwhelps C. What are Packwhelps C up to? Well, they're just hanging around, aren't they? I mean, they're going to move towards you, but it's going to take a little bit.
Honestly,
They're
but that
probably gonna get
walk, I
there
just
with
go
a
back
dash.
through the portal.
Well, their intent is still to invade Wark, so, you know. But that's their go with a dash because they've got to climb down. We go to Glass. Glass, you are upright but still grappled.
Also, death saving throw.
Oh, death saving throw, please. You're no longer upright, actually. You're unconscious, making death saves.
That's
I'm
an
assuming we'll take 2 fails.
That is 2 failed
Yeah.
death saves. That's scary.
I'm assuming the spirit guidance is gone now, seeing as Glass is unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay. Dusted, over to you.
How fast does this thing move? Each turn, 80 foot, at least.
Yeah.
Jesus. Bonus action dash.
It's a speedy bugger.
It's upright, isn't it? Or is it still? Well, it's
No, it's still prone.
falling over.
Prone.
Yeah, so you'll have advantage.
And how much is it for it to stand up? It's just part of its move to stand up, isn't it?
Half its
half of
move
its
to stand
movement.
up, yeah.
Half of its movement, and it has 10 less movement than it used to have as well.
Yeah.
And it's a good point.
Yep. Rockfall has slowed it. Using the slasher feat, it will have to use half its move to stand up. And it is also on difficult terrain at the moment.
I like to think I contributed to slowing it by the walled flailing. attached to it, which I still am.
Yeah.
The while playing certainly helped, yes. Bonus action to dash. I've got there, moved. Attacks. The first attack I make is the shove.
Okay. Not a sneak attack.
It has to be the first attack if you're doing a shove, and I can't reckless either to give myself. But it is, well, I mean, I am getting advantage just because it's on the floor already.
It doesn't have to be your first attack. It can be any one of your attacks. It can be replaced with a shove or a grapple.
Yeah, let's do the first one though, because that's important.
Yep.
Getting advantage though, yes.
Oh wait, no, you don't get advantage because this is a skill check, not an attack roll. But your attacks will have advantage.
24 on my athletics.
Okay, 26 on the model. Really sorry to say that because it rolled a natural 20. It was not actually that good at strength. The dice be the dice. You know. You still got an attack though. You got multi-attack.
Still got an attack. If I get advantage, then it's 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Yeah, that hits. Yeah, because it's prone, you got advantage on that.
10, 2 of which are force.
What are you attacking with?
Claws.
Claws. So you slash at
Specifically, talons.
Cut through
Specifically,
these.
tattoo talons.
Cut through these spines and into its disgusting abyssal flesh. And the more dies to your talons.
Rip,
Yeah.
rip.
You rip it open. It dies. Yeah, absolutely.
And then Glass's body starts tumbling down the hill towards the 1,000-foot drop.
No, you're just on this slide. You're lying on the rocks there. The pack whelps are going to move towards grounded, so they're gonna have to dash, but they are there.
You guys look like the thing that was going to eat me. Oh.
And Null Hunter A is taking a shot because there's only Null Hunter A. Null Hunter A is taking a shot at Dusted. Yeah, Dusted. Nah, it's not gonna hit. It's a 12.
Miss.
It's only a minion. Yeah, that's them. Rockfall, over to you.
First things first, action, spending a spell slot for Cure Wounds
Okay.
on Glass.
Yep.
So Cure Wounds is... I have I only have 5 spells and it's already too many. You're up with 6 HP.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Glass.
Oh, I thought it was done for.
You're not done for today. But we still got work to do.
Break the bridge.
Glass is going to put their hand on Rockfall's shoulder. Just like, you're the out of here.
Not yet.
Very nice. Suffice to say, the storm has ended. You do not have to worry about falling.
Grab grounded. One of us grab grounded, the other one breaks the bridge.
Yeah. I'm about to ask, can I, as an item interaction, grab Grounded's unconscious corpse?
No.
These are the ethical gray areas I love.
I definitely, I'm not
again,
a corpse yet.
Yeah.
Action.
Again, Rockfall. My advice was break the bridge. Hold action until I grab grounded.
If it's a full action, then I can't do it because I just cast Cure Wounds. In that case, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to put myself between Grounded and the pack whelps.
That makes sense. Okay. Grounded. Death saving throw, please.
19.
Pass. Null pack whelps C. They are fundamentally not going to be part of this adventure anymore. Glass. You're prone,
right.
but you're able to get back up.
All right, am I able to take my suite of turns, or do I need to spend a bit?
No, you good.
Oh man, what am I only going to do with 30 movement?
You're doing what I was going to do, which was use a bonus action to dash to grab grounded. Unfortunately, now Rockfall's on the bridge that we're going to destroy.
Don't worry about Rockfall. You literally cannot do enough fall damage to hurt her from here.
All right then, spend 1 key point, 5, 10, and then I'll grab grounded.
Okay.
And I presume that I have enough movement left to...
Yeah, it's double movement once you're grappling someone. But yeah, you've got enough movement to get off the bridge. We go to Dusted. You gonna break the bridge?
Gotta break the bridge.
By all means. I have the stats of the bridge up.
From here, I'm smashing it on this side of the bridge because I can reach that far with my talons. As just jet black ink stretches out from where my feathers are, my tattoos were, and shred at the other side of the bridge.
Okay, make me an attack.
You want this as a athletics roll, or do you want this as an actual attack roll?
An attack.
22 to hit.
That hits.
As if I need to hit.
Wooden objects have an AC of 15.
so you can miss the broadside of a barn.
I mean, you have
it's
to.
more whether you can deal damage to it.
I guess, yeah.
Because AC is both whether you can hit it and whether you can hit it hard enough to actually hurt what you're trying to hit.
11 points of damage, 2 of which are force. Sorry,
11
3 of
points
which are
of
force.
damage. Okay. It is enough to break the bridge. It had 10 hit points. Objects don't get much hit points. They just get higher ACs.
Well, hang on. Is Rockfall able to use Gift of the Metallic Dragon to increase the bridge's AC?
No, it has to be a creature.
Rockfall, you drop. And of course, you land fairly safely. So the distance here is 120 feet. So 12d6. 42 points of damage.
Okay. Of which I take 12.
Of which you take 12, because monks.
Could I possibly, because it'd just be cool as a reaction, grab one of the whelps that won't be falling?
Oh, go on. Oh, go on. You can have A5, because I think this one's falling anyway. So this one's dead. This one's dead as well. The other two are sort of looking there, and they're like...
Yeah, you turn around in the air and land on A5.
So what I'm going to say is we're going to end the encounter there, because realistically you've won at this stage. All the serious conditions are dealt with. One of you can pick up grounded or stabilizer
Yeah, I'll use
very
the key
easily.
points to stabilize her with.
Fundamentally not failing death saves anyway at this stage.
And healing.
It's gonna be fine.
While
just look at the camera and like, well, that just happened.
While Rockfall is down here, since she's already down here, she's going to find the corpse of that one large gnoll and grab the flail.
The Flind.
Lucky you're planning out for a character that you were never going to play again.
Yep, you can have the flail.
Yeah, she is going to take the flail and fly back up.
Notably, the flail is not as good when you're not a Flind, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty.
I'm hurling
nice.
axes at the remaining gnolls until they run away.
Yep, and they do. Now, seeing their numbers depleted, they run back into the portal.
I continue throwing axes until I get out of rage. I have lots of axes, but only 2 rounds of rage.
So you're just screaming and throwing axes. You return to the village, and Graham Voice meet you at the bottom. Say, what? We heard signs of fighting. We sent scouts to see if you were okay. What happened?
Surrounded in glass, covered in blood.
Grounded.
You're covered in blood.
Am I still unconscious?
No, you're awake.
We went up there to look for Stamp. They didn't make it.
Gnolls. Hundreds of them.
Oh, I'm
Giant
so
moor
sorry.
thing.
There was a portal up there. I don't. We were able to stop them from coming to the village, but it's still open, I think.
It brought this, and I have like the paw, head, whichever part of it I can drag away from the moor that I've managed to rend out.
Well, that's
They
gruesome.
drag this through the portal.
Gray looks upset with you all and says, I told you to come back if it got dangerous. But then
That's why we're back now.
walks up and hugs you all.
Mm.
Grounded, you wake up. You are surrounded by the swirling darkness of the Null Zone. And you can see approaching you is the Lich. Hundreds and hundreds of these insectoid, amoeba-like creatures, but they've still got those spines, they've got wings. You see their true form, which very few people have ever seen, because they are dying back in droves as something at the heart of you glows faintly yellow. You level up before you can do anything. Eao, you feel dizzy, like you're spinning. In your head, a numeric pattern repeats, short, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You spin and spin and spin, smooth silk pressed to your hand, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The lights dazzle. The heat is stifling, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Your partner's mask, a glittering red fox, barely conceals her smile, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You hope for a moment that this night never ends. Perhaps it never will. Join us next time for Emerald Heart, where you're finally getting a masquerade ball, Eao Dunwich.
About time. We were promised this so long ago, And both opportunities that we could have had to, apparently we missed out on them.
Yes.